Well, I need to show, I need a reminder so there's a comparison, especially for anyone who hasn't seen it. This is Gothic as we have been playing it. This is how we're going to continue playing it, but I'm going to show you something, okay? So, this is the beauty and wonders of Gothic. It is an older game, yes. Okay. When you install a graphical mod known as Lehiver and DirectX 11, well, you have to get a special DirectX 11 mod for it. I'm going to have 2 errors that are going to pop up, but that's fine. I just ignore them. It should pop up on the screen in a bit. Love the new title screen. It's the old Gothic 1 visual. I don't even know who that's supposed to be. I'm assuming that was supposed to be Gomez. There's nothing like Gomez in the game. But anyways, it has my old stuff in here. This is some boobies, yeah. Boobs. This is what the game looks like when you mod it with DirectX 11 and Lehivers. Gothic 2 upgraded. DirectX 11 does a hell of a lot, such as changing spell effects. I don't necessarily like the change in the spell effects. It's easiest to see if you end up pulling out a torch, because fire has its own different effect to it now. It has heat waves attached to it. The staff itself has its own little ripple effect around it as well. My problem with it, one, when you get to the farm, it looks nice from far away, but look at this. The actual farm looks like this too in the actual game. But we have real-time shadows courtesy of DirectX 11. And I'll end up showing you what the water looks like. This is basically what it looks like. The one thing that bugs me is these little pops in the frame rate. I think it's because it's trying to load stuff. And I could probably lower the visuals. But the problem is this, it's at 100 and 100. That doesn't control it so much as this. And this is DirectX 11's control system. And I don't fully understand every tiny thing in it. The reason why I'm not doing it this way, I can't play it in a windowed format. And I'd rather play the game in a windowed format instead of full screen because it makes it a pain for me to alt tab out of it. So water now has ripple effects. You get fog on the water. And this is the underwater graphics now. Plants actually go all the way to the bottom. Oh man, how do you go back? The easiest way for me to say how to go back, someone pointed this out on one of the Reddit forums, and it's the reason why I don't want to play it this way. Try finding the healing plants and the other plants you need to pick up in Lehiver's mod. And I found out that the new foliage covers the other plants very easily, and the other plants don't stand out so well anymore. It makes it very, very difficult. No one naked bad mod. 0 out of 10. It makes it really, 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 really difficult in order to play the game. That's my other thing. Look at the beetle in the distance. This kind of happens in the other game as well, but it's not as noticeable. It's because Lehiver is so much cleaner. Look at the distance where the beetle is. Wait for it. Boop.
You tell me.
Just pops into existence.
That's been going on a long time.
Here, let me. You can see the fire effects. I also don't like how the magic effects are a little bit toned down. That's a DirectX 11 thing, and you could probably tweak DirectX 11 so that it doesn't do it so much. But I think it would affect every fire effect, and I wouldn't necessarily want to do that. I do really like the way the game is overall like this. This is the grass now instead of those tall stringy bits with it. That's what the fire looks like when it hits them. lot more toned down looking, but it's fine. Like, whatever. This is my other problem. What happened? Why? That's not there in the main game. Blue floating. Oh god, is that tree floating or is that attached to the ground? I don't know. Like, it looks good though. I mean, so overall, if you wanted to play Gothic and one of your turnoffs is the graphics, you can very much upgrade it and up-res it. And the one thing I have to say is the person that was in here yesterday, I forget her username, something EU. She is correct. If I make that one mention to the one change to the sys file, which I thought I had done, the videos play at full screen. A single prison. Which is, the fix is you have to go in, I think it's the system any folder or something. There is one that says fix bink equals 1. You have to change that to equals 0. Otherwise it doesn't work properly. That was my resize problem with the videos. Other than that, I cannot resize this into a window format. I'd rather play it in a windowed format. I have a little bit of problems with it. Plus, beyond that, I don't want to play where I'm struggling to find the herbs on the ground. It's really pretty though, isn't it? Are we in Minecraft? That being said, we're going back to our good old standard. Gothic 3 I will be up, like, modding the hell out of. Gothic 3 is nigh unplayable without mods. Like, you can play it, but it's a broken mess. So, plus side with this one, because this is the one I was playing on both last night before I went to bed and this morning when I woke up at like 4 and I couldn't sleep. I've gained about 1 or 2 levels. I now have 14 learning points. I have Fire Arrow. I also got Fireball, and I picked up the Ice Arrow spell. I cleared out a whole bunch of stuff over there. That's not my problem. I cleared out a whole bunch of stuff over there, but beyond that, there's a few things I want to do. One, I also found a cave with some like sarcophaguses with paladin swords on top of it with some zombies. The zombies were a pain in the ass, but they're easy enough to kill in very small numbers, so I took them down. They took me a while to take down. Thankfully, they move relatively slow, so I don't have to deal with it. See, that tree isn't here.
No idea. You tell me.
Although, that looks really weird. But anyways, I found, because I was just going around getting experience, I found 2 things. One, our pirate eye patch guy is up this road. He's sitting there at a crossroads waiting. I intentionally didn't approach him. Because I didn't want to start that off of stream. 2, I took out another bandit camp. Like a small tent with some bandits. They dropped a bunch of stuff that looks like it was other stuff that had been vanished and been stolen from the town. The carpenter's nephew, Elvric, is tied up in their tent. I left him there. Because I figured we'd go back together and go and talk to him. But he's in there. So we're going to deal with him. These plants, these are what I'm talking about. Like these blue elders, I can spot these from a bit away to pick them up. In Lahivers, these would have been hidden amongst grass and I wouldn't have easily seen them. And it's a lot more of a pain to collect. He's right here.
Thank goodness. The bandits are done for. You have saved my life.
There were like 4 or 5 bandits here.
Who are you?
My name is Elvridge. I come from town.
Master Thorben told me that you had disappeared.
Those lowly scum dragged me off here and were keeping me prisoner.
Lots of people are missing in town.
I don't know anything about missing people. I can only tell you what happened to me.
What exactly happened to you?
I was on my way to the rendezvous I had set up with my girl. Her name is Lucia. We've been planning to get away to the mountains and away from the town and all those who live there. I had just arrived at the meeting point when suddenly some of these bandits sprang out from the underbrush and captured us both. I put up a fight, of course, but to no avail. There were just too many of them. You didn't happen to see them?
My girl. His girl left him.
Tell me about Lucia.
A girl from the Harbor District. She used to work for that horrible Bromore. She's very pretty.
She left without you.
What did the bandits want with you?
Sometimes I could overhear them at night. I didn't get everything, but I think they wanted to make us slaves.
Where were they going to take you?
To a place somewhere here, on the island of Corinus, but I think one can't get there without a ship. They brought me to a mooring place on the coast. Some pirates were camped out there. One of the bandits approached the pirates to negotiate. They were having a fierce argument. I think the bandit wanted the pirates to ferry him somewhere, along with me, but the pirates wouldn't have it. So the bandits withdrew, and we've been sitting around here ever since. They seemed to be rather at a loss, and then you came.
Where's the pirates' mooring place?
Not far from the harbor of Corinus. When you stand on the quay and look out to the sea, all you need to do is get a boat and go to the right along the coast. The first small bay you come across is the mooring place I was talking about.
From who? Well, he didn't catch it over here. His little brother just got COVID. I don't even know where he's stationed at the moment. They were supposed to be under, like, super quarantine.
Pirates in Corinus?
I don't know very much about them. I first clapped eyes on one of them at the mooring place. They always stay in the background. Every single one of them is a wanted criminal in Corinus. They're afraid of the gallows. That's why you're never going to meet one of them in town.
So we're gonna have to find that mooring place.
Bromore says Lucia walked off with a golden dish.
Well, if Lucia really stole from Bromore, the bandits will certainly have taken the thing from her.
Where's Lucia now?
We parted ways at the big crossroads in front of Onar's farm. The bandits dragged Lucia off to the woods behind Sekop's farm. May Innos protect her.
You should get yourself back to town in a hurry.
What else would I be doing? I'm going straight back to my master Thorben. Will you go look for the bandits?
Well, yes, I think so.
If you find Lucia, get her safely back to town, will you?
I'll see what I can do. I found a letter from your Lucia.
What? Give it here.
Says she doesn't want to be with you.
No, I don't believe this. No, I just can't believe it. She just can't leave me behind like this. Take this letter back. I don't want it. I firmly believe that she's going to come back to me someday.
You have some problems.
Cut for it now.
He's impervious to damage. I was gonna kill him and just put him out of his misery, but apparently he's like a, I've noticed that NPCs that are important enough, whether for the story or, I don't know, for quest line reasons, tend to be unable to be killed. Warg skin. Wolf skin. Wolf skin. How am I doing on life? Okay, we're fine. We don't need to sleep here. It's nice that there's another bed here. Lucia went yeet. Goodbye, bitch. I need to find out where the pirates are, but I also have a bunch of stuff in my inventory for them. The people of the town. There's also supposed to be a portal of some sort near the tavern. I don't even know where the hell that is. I mean, I know where the tavern is. I just don't know where the portal's supposed to be. I have found out when I was looking up like basic magic guides, like what kind of spells blah 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 are around. I did find out that you do get teleportation stones in this for quick travel eventually. I think you start finding them sometime near the end or during chapter 3, they said. I don't fully know, but so where the hell am I? Oh, but either way, I don't know if those have anything to do with the transportation runes or whatever. So that up there, I think, is actually the gate to the pass that I need. But before I go there, I want to take this stuff back to the town, and I want to deal with that one pirate. This area was full of lurkers and beetles, like the field raiders, I think they're called. I pretty much cleared them out for experience. I basically like beat the crap out of them, and I went to that farm, slept, come back, beat the crap out of everything until I was out of MP, went and slept. It was a very, very tedious thing to do, which is why I'm kind of glad I did it off stream. So I'll probably end up doing that a little bit more. I found some skeletons in the hills, and I've also noticed that ice magic does pretty well against skeletons. Oh, those arrows farm. So that's the one path that normally goes back to the town over there. So I used Ice Arrow on them. Ice Arrow, the main reason I have it is for the Ice Block spell. I'm kind of regretting having gotten the Fireball spell at this point, because apparently Fireball can't be charged anymore like it could in Gothic 1. So it only does its base damage. Here's the shitty thing about it. Fire Arrow costs 5 mana to cast, and it does 25 damage. And you can throw it out pretty quickly. Fireball costs 15 mana, so 3 times mana, for 75 damage. So it does 3 times the mana, 3 times the damage. You can pump out damage quicker, but at this point in the game, it's not really worth it, and it's just like casting Firebolt 3 times very quickly, which I don't have problems doing. So I kind of feel like it was a waste, because it cost me 10 learning points just to unlock it. I regret having done that. Ignore how armor works. Oh, that's right, with the armor. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a... Well, I don't know how the armor's protection, I don't know if it actually affects with magic. I know that magic resistance nullifies all damage if the resistance hits. I know that armor is supposed to subtract for the amount of damage that's dealt, so I guess it's pretty good in that respect for Fireball, because if you threw a single fire arrow and something's able to block up to 25 damage, it's going to block the full 25 damage, as opposed to Fireball, which will deal whatever is blocked, everything after that. So, flat system, the bumps are always huge. I mean, there's apparently at some point I'm supposed to have the potential opportunity to get a hold of Ice Lance. I saw Ice Lance is supposed to be supposed to be better. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. That's what I ended up deciding. The only thing I'm going to worry about spell-wise is I'm going to double-check and see if the spell is glitched before I buy it. That's it. And I'm super guessing. I'm being selective on which spells I'm getting, because I don't know how many runes I'm going to have to make them. So spells like Sleep, as much as I initially wanted it, Sleep is a very situational spell, so I'm not touching it. If I use it, I'll use it from spell scrolls.
These are bad times.
There you are again. Harrod has finally finished that damn assignment for the Paladins. That means that I can now offer you some new weapons. Are you interested?
And he works all day too.
I took care of the bandits.
Really?
But that's terrible.
Anyone could say that. Do you have proof?
Should I go back and cut off their heads?
No. I don't think that will be necessary. I believe you. You have done the merchants and the city a great service. Here is the money you were promised.
Really?
100 gold.
Show me your wares.
It is an honor to me that a representative of our holy church should show an interest in my wares.
Yeah, whatever. What does he have? Weapon protection 10. That's pretty good. Yeah, I have 4,000 also.
Bad times.
The belts are worthless for me. I can't really do much with the swords, Because my wand hits stronger. He doesn't really have anything. He's all like, I have better equipment. I'm like, I can't use it.
These are bad times.
The other thing, too, is, before I forget,
Someone's gotta do the work. That's an open secret.
I mean, I don't need to. I only have 2 King Sorrel. King Sorrel is needed with these types of things to make permanent boosting potions. Costs 20 learning points to pick up a potion. And I really need to be spending my points on magic and stuff. I'm thinking of just selling the King Sorrel and just using these. But I think I have tablets I didn't use. I do. There we go. One. I also have Bromore's golden thing.
So he bade Enos to leave a part of his power in his realm so that he might restore it to the human.
Ice Lance or Fireball is similar enough. Just wanted to point out that there's still a benefit for spells that seem for the same amount of mana, but you figured that out talking to yourself. Yeah. Ice Lance, I think, deals more damage, and I do know that there's resistance based on the elements. I keep forgetting that's a thing in this game, even though I've dealt with it even in Gothic 1, but I mostly dealt with that just with the golems. Ice Lance... I'm looking it up right now because I have a thing open to it. Ice Lance does... What is Ice Lance? I think it's a 3rd circle. I mean, if it's 3rd circle, it means it's not even 3rd circle. Where the fuck... Oh, because it's not listed on this part. You have to go down to... Because whoever ended up making this list broke it up based on them. Okay, Ice Lance is a 2nd circle spell. Costs 20 magic points to use and does 100 damage. 5 more for 25 more damage. I mean, it's comparable. Whatever. Costs 5 learning points on general to pick up, which is good. I guess. Hey, Vatros.
Hey, I have a message for Master Isgaroth. He guards the shrine in front of the monastery.
I do remember him, and I have to go back there at some point.
If you run this errand for me, you get to choose your own reward.
Really?
I'll do it.
Good. Then take the message and choose one of these spell scrolls. When you have delivered the message, I shall reward you accordingly.
Why are all of these shit?
I choose the healing spell.
Good. So be on your way to Master Isgaroth now.
I already have Ice Arrow.
Great. Here, take a few potions as a reward.
I already know, because the magic guide occasionally spoils little things. It's not a really bad spoiler. I know there's some sort of boss or enemy at some point that's a skeletal mage I'm going to be dealing with. Skeletal mage apparently drops Ice Block the rune and Ice Arrow the rune, which makes me sad because I also found that out after I bought Ice Arrow and the rune and made the rune. I was like, oh. But oh well. I mean, it's the same thing with Fire Arrow because I think I had the ability to have that rune. No, Fire Arrow you have to make as part of the Testifier. Oh no, I think I have a duplicate rune or something. No, I don't. There was something along those lines. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go to Boromir real quick. How many experience points do we have? 34,325.
Really? How interesting. That's not what my husband thinks. And he works all day.
Hey, Mo.
Just you wait.
Honestly. Ah, fight!
Hit him!
That's not
I don't
what my
like this
husband
guy.
Let him have it.
Hit him!
You don't say. Give him what for.
Show him!
Honestly, I missed it myself.
Hit
Give him
him!
what for. Someone's
Come here.
Show
I
him!
critted him. Thank fucking God.
Give him what for.
Show him!
Stop it.
Fight. Whack 'em.
Not bad.
Really, how interesting.
He deserves that.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Um,
That's what I've always said.
should be 100 for 20. It is 100 for 20. For Icelands, yeah, it's 100 for 20. Because what I was saying is Fireball takes 15 for 75. Get the extra 25 for another 5. It's basically casting Fire Arrow. It at least scales, because I think Ice Arrow doesn't scale as the same way. Mana cost is 10 for 50. Oh, it does. Basically 25 damage for every 5. The only thing I don't necessarily like about it is it's really, really, really hard to be a mage from the get-go compared to Gothic 1, because Fire Arrow was only 1 MP. Fire Arrow and Ice Arrow, which were Firebolt and Ice Bolt, in Gothic 1 were only 1 MP to cast. Comparative, though, these feel a little bit more useful than they did in that one, but whatever. I'm fine with the way magic has changed. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to... What's his name over here?
Just you wait.
Look.
Give it your all.
That hit the spot.
Look at all of this experience. Hey, she had healing potions on her. Am I using any mods? No. I do know about the learning point cost increase. At least for MP, I do. The other one's not too much.
No one really
Really, how interesting.
I found the dish that Lucia stole from you.
Great! High time I got it back.
Give me money.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Don't you want to know what became of Lucia?
No, why? I have got the dish back, haven't I? I have managed without Lucia so far, and I will in the future. Why would I try to make her come back, huh?
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
What about a reward?
You get to have a good time with one of my girls for free. What do you say, huh?
No.
That's not enough.
Take it, or you needn't show your face around here again.
Been there, done that.
Agreed. Here's your dish.
Thanks. Go to Nadja. She'll accompany you upstairs. Huh? Yeah.
What the hell was that? Am I using any mods? No. When I started the game earlier today, I showed people what happens when you use DirectX 11 and Lahiver. I can't run the game in windowed mode with Lahiver, and I don't necessarily like how difficult it is to find the herbs with Lahiver, so I bothered not to do that.
Let's go upstairs.
Today's your lucky day, baby. Let's go.
You go saunter that way. Bye. Actually, I don't even know if I'm going to get experience for this, so probably won't. We've already done this before. We don't need to see the cutscene yet again.
I couldn't care less.
Gay disapproval of reward. Yeah, I know. You don't have the choice deciding whether this character is straight or gay. Gay people just don't exist in Gothic. It's only straight people.
And that's the truth.
If I hadn't said
Whatever. I just don't really care.
I've got no time for things.
But like I was saying yesterday, is like Gothic as a series, if they like remaking it, it's so ripe for them to be able to let you customize the nameless hero, and they're not gonna do it when they do the remake.
The next couple of hours belong to us.
Oh,
it's time
yeah,
for you to
baby.
relax, lie back, and
How
enjoy.
interesting.
Okay. Here we go. We've already seen it. We're bored.
Now,
Nobody will learn anything.
I'm staying.
Here. Yay, I got some life back. Should we beat up Nadja now and see how much experience we get for decking her? Hey, Nadja.
You don't have to come.
just you wait.
She tried punching me. She's all like, this man's hitting me. Hey, Boromir.
His decision, wasn't it?
I can't take care of everything.
You're
I
a
hadn't
thug.
seen it with my own
Get
eyes.
lost. Lord Andre will hear about your behavior.
Who says things like that? Now that's typical, isn't it?
So you can't do it here. This, I guess, is not considered part of the harbor. Maybe it's because it's his establishment or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Just you.
Come here. Let me crit hit you again. Stop it. We could do now. We could do now. We could do now. We could do now. I'm a fucking fire mage, bitch. Don't mess with me.
Not bad.
Like, not bad. She's got a lab water bottle, hey?
Nothing there.
There we go. Why did you give me 4 slices of bread?
Because you're hungry.
I don't know. No.
Okay, well, then whatever you don't need.
Take 2 of the bread.
It works all day.
But I can't even fit this here, honey. Like, literally playing game. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. You made me cheesy eggs with bread that I'm somehow supposed to eat. Well, I mean, I can...
That's terrible.
Figure it out. I have faith. I have faith in you, Grandmaster.
Do you just scramble eggs and then pour bread, cheese on it at the end and hope for the best that it melts?
Yeah, because I kind of forgot about the cheese. Does it taste like eggs? Does it taste like eggs?
Someone's got to do the work.
It does, just it doesn't hold together well, and the shredded cheese kind of falls everywhere.
But it's edible.
Yeah, it's fine.
I wouldn't.
Thank you. I mean, I forgot to make chicken this morning, but I was so tired.
Beautiful sustenance for my husband, the weasel.
Does Kirby suck the food?
Put away that weapon. Just you. Oh my
Lucy,
God.
get over here. Lucy, you have some explaining to do. What are you doing to Bodhi? How old is that reference? Lucy? What?
Oh my God, how brutal.
She doesn't seem very concerned. Bodhi's like lounging on... Where's her knife? There it is. You.
Put away that weapon.
Come here.
And now for
Yes, I heard
Well,
him.
we'll see the next time.
Yeah? Well,
Look, I'm teaching these people a lesson. The lesson is I need the experience that's harvested from their organs.
that hit the spot.
Yeah, it did. The spot being her head. Hey, look, she had a ring.
The following decree is hereby enacted. By reason of the imminent danger of an attack, everyone is to begin training in the skills of combat immediately, and to arm himself appropriately.
Did I notice Bromer lost his accent after he killed the person in the brothel? Yeah, because he's using a standard voice.
Oh man, my head.
Rather than having every voice actor voice the whole "you're a thug" line, they had one person do it, and they kind of just attached that voice line to anyone whenever they say it. It's not the only character whose voice changes. I feel like some of these people look at her. She's all like, "Go, my husband or boyfriend. I don't know what you are, but you're a man that stirs the pot out in front while I watch you."
Not bad.
No one cares about the brawling in this district. What does he have? 2 spoons? Wow. It's your turn next, bitch.
Well, we'll see the next time.
She's really good at blocking. Tiger, what are you doing? Stop it, woman. I'm just harvesting their experience, okay?
Not bad.
Maybe taking their stuff. She doesn't need a dagger. Like, how much experience do I get? I have 400 experience for all that. Okay. Dragomir's crossbow. I don't think I have this. Oh!
Well, we'll see the next time.
Something wrong with this fish. Looks like it's been sewn up. What about this one? Herring. There's a note hidden inside the fish. Tiger, what are you doing? I think Isaac puts catnip on the scratching thing because Tiger's rubbing on it. Message from Bottas for the fire mages. Lucia's farewell, Constantino's stinking note. This note was hidden inside a fish. Keep your heads low, guys. The militia's getting suspicious. Don't do anything until you hear from me again. I have no idea what that's about. Maybe I should take that to the militia? I don't know. No, that's fishy.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
I never knew that.
Better watch out.
Oh.
About those missing people. Tell me what you know.
I don't need that.
At first but not everyone.
Why haven't I heard about this?
It's not what I heard. I'd have gone about it.
Hey!
Nobody ever asks me.
You're one worker short?
Yes. His name is Monty. He's vanished into thin air. That lazy pig is probably living the high life on a farm somewhere. I should never have paid him in advance.
Uh-oh.
I've heard that other people have gone missing too.
Just what I'm saying. That's where the evil starts. Farum the fisherman told me something similar. His buddy William is no longer around. I bet that the orcs are behind all this.
Is it really true?
What's going on at the harbor?
The orcs are breathing down our necks and you're asking about the harbor?
I only wanted to...
The biggest problem we have is that there aren't enough ships in the harbor to get us out of here. To be honest, there's only...
I wouldn't have done that.
I actually thought I was going to be able to finish his quest. I think I have a weird bow on me. That might be Bosper's. Hold on real quick.
That's not what I heard.
I did the stupid thing and shoveled all the food in my mouth.
I don't believe it.
I'm trying to turn in this stuff as much as possible. I'm trying to think who the sword is supposed to be with the F on it. I wonder if that's Farium's.
There you are again.
How are things?
If the orcs really show up to besiege us, there's only one ship.
Is there no other way?
No.
I've got a few skins for you.
134
A
gold.
sheepskin. You didn't go slaughter some farmer's sheep in the pasture, did you?
I wouldn't dream of doing that.
No, of course not.
Wolf skin. That's good. A warg skin? Those beasts are tough. Ah, even a shadow beast skin. Those are worth a lot.
I found those.
Come see me again when you have
I can't
more.
take down a warg or a shadow beast yet. I've already tried going after a warg.
I've got.
But you know, I'm.
Show me your.
Okay. Let's do... I don't know what to do with the poisonous secretion in those. I'm trying to keep only 2 of each thing. Silver candlestick, I definitely don't need. The spoons, I definitely don't need. Weed mashers, I definitely don't need. Pick, I don't need. You want some swamp weed, man? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Skin of a reptile. Here, have that. Coal I need to keep, but I don't remember how many, so I'm not going to bother selling them. Skeleton's bone, I think I only need 1 if I want the summoning spell, but in general, I'm probably not going to do it. Brooms, I must have gotten those off of those housewives. I have goblin belts. Here, sell some of those. I have this engraved ring, Overseas Trader for the Guild of Roxos. I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just keeping it on me at the moment. Bow, get rid of. Short bow, it's fine. Daggers, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heavy branches, sell those. See, I have these. The letter F is scratched in the pommel. 38. I have 9 of them. Rusty sword, sell. I have this axe, sell. Keeping the short bow just in case. I don't think I need it. Rusty two-hander, sell. I think the rusty two-hander fell off of. And I have a paladin's two-hander and a paladin's sword. I'm just gonna sell these. I don't know what else to do with them. So. And I don't necessarily want to get rid of the paladin stuff, just in case. The paladin swords I actually found in the crypt that I went into. It was a very small crypt, and I found paladin swords in there and not much else. Not much else that I can remember. What about you, Pablo? Anything? Nah.
But there, where Adanos stood, was a place in which Enos and Beliar had no power.
Hey, Vachos.
Hey. I want to increase
2 LP. What am I at? I have 10 learning points and I have 73 mana. Ugh. Whatever. Not the greatest amount of mana, and I'm still crawling with regards to that. Okay. So the other stuff in here, Lucia... Elvich doesn't believe that Lucia went with the bandits voluntarily. She still hopes for her return, in spite of the farewell letter she wrote him. She was dragged off by the bandits to the woods behind Sekub's farm somewhere in the north. There's also... Prosperous Bow, the missing people. Garvel is complaining about his worker Monty, who failed to show up for work one day. Garvel thinks that Monty's living the high life with the farmers, which I could always end up trying to check. Where are the missing people? Barham, the fisherman, seems to know a thing or two about the disappearance of his friend William. I think I found all these X's when I was running around. Let me go and talk to the militia. Beyond that, I can't imagine there's a whole lot left for me to do. In here, at least. Like, there might be, but I don't know what it is. I know there's the hunter somewhere in there that I could go hunting with. I have no idea where the hell he is. So the chances of going hunting with him right now is minimal to non-existent.
It is one thing if you brawl with the rabble in the harbor, but when you attack citizens or the king's soldiers, I must bring you to justice. If I let you get away with it, soon everyone... So, you will pay...
How much?
100 gold pieces.
I want to pay the penalty.
Good. I shall see to it that everyone in the city learns of it. That will restore...
About those missing people.
Just leave me alone with that.
Oh my god.
I've come to collect the bounty for a criminal.
Never mind.
How's the situation?
Everything is under...
Nothing. Where's the jail? Let me go talk to what's her name. She'll be all like, oh, why am I in here? They found a letter on me. Where did it come from? I handed it to you, and you were stupid and took it. Where's the jail? Oh, it's over inside there in the other room. She's such an idiot. Like, they're like, here, plant this on her. It's like, how do you plant it on her? Well, you tell her that you want to sell stuff, and then you just hand it to her, and she's so stupid. She goes, okay, which is what she did.
Hey.
Bolton, what the fuck?
I want to see the prisoners.
Of course.
Where is she?
You dare show your face here. I cannot prove it, but I bet that you played a part in this dirty game. It's your fault that I'm here. Yours and that of this damned Canthar. May Enos punish you.
Well, the funny thing is, I am a fire mage, therefore Enos is on my side, not yours. Dumb bitch. Die in a hole. Jail. She's so upset. Okay, there's one other thing I wanted to do now that I remembered. I want to go to, what's his name? Buy the Oblivion spell scrolls. All of them. Because those are going to be my backups in case I fuck something up and I need to talk to a character. Yeah. Pretty much it. Is Greta dead? I don't remember. Does it really matter though? But I don't remember. Is Greta dead? I think we killed her. Poor Sarah. Whatever. At least she's not Greta. Did you know that Greta's life essentially is worth 100 gold pieces? Actually less than that because a whole bunch of people got beaten up. And she's somewhere there in the mix. And they're like, how dare you? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. All them women look the same to me. I mean, they do. Blend tobacco, process swamp weed. I haven't learned to brew mana potions. Brew special potions. Mana potions. 2 fire nettles, 1 meadow knot. Wait, done it. Do it. Oh my god, this takes forever. Oh, just keep... No. I can press up and it automatically goes back to it, but I have to pick it every time. What is it making? These? That's actually an up... Meh. It's kind of an upgrade. Because two of those fire nettles are 20 points. This is Gothic 1 me cooking all over again. Yeah, pretty much. Except now that I know how the Gothic 1... and now that I know how to do it in Gothic 2... I'm wondering if I went back to Gothic 1 if I had used that method, if that would have worked. Because for Gothic 2, it's not holding down the action button, pressing up, down, up, down, up, down. It's not pressing up, down, up, down, up, down. It's just pressing action to initiate the cooking and then pressing up over and over and over. All I know is I need mana potions. The fire nettles are not cutting it. I've actually stopped using the fire nettles to recover my mana in the field because I was like, I'm just going to use it to brew the mana potions. Considering how much it costs to invest in alchemy, let's see, 25. I don't think I necessarily fireweed, fire nettles. I still have some of those. Do I have any more of the potion? No. Here.
Show me your wares.
I can get 13 of these. All right. First things first. Lizard, snapper, lurker, giant rat, shadow beast, sheep, fire lizard, field raider, dragon snapper. We're buying that. We'll buy this. And then Oblivion, we're gonna buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting the transformation spell scrolls in case we end up in an oh shit, this is bullshit hard moment. Then I can at least turn into something and beat the shit out of it. That's the reason why I'm doing it. Speed potion. Duration for 5 minutes. As much as I would love speed potions, I'm not going to. Value is only 25. Fuck, give me these. Complete mana regeneration. And not yet. Oh, you're pressing up, down. He thought it was just the control scheme being broken. I tried... No, I wasn't pressing up, down. I tried multiple different methods based on what people told me to do. I randomly figured out how to do it in Gothic 2 on my own. I don't think I can even show it at this point because I think I cooked everything. No, I have 13. It doesn't involve pressing the action button at all. That was one of the things people kept on telling me for Gothic 1. People were telling me that for Gothic 2 as well. It doesn't involve pressing the action buttons at all either. You went to the Gothic Wikipedia and it's in German or Russian. It's probably German. Just have Google Chrome translate it. That's what I've been doing. Gothic's huge fan base is over in Germany. So it's no surprise that a lot of the mods and everything come from people over there. So I pressed action to start. As long as I keep on pressing up, I'm constantly cooking. No holding down action button, no pressing action button, no up, down, up, down, up, down, no pressing down, because if you press down, he instantly steps away. But as long as you keep pressing up, he will take the meat away, put another one. Take the meat away, put another one. Take the meat away, put another one. That's what it was in this. I'm tempted to test out Gothic 1 at some point. But I don't know how long it would take me to get to that point. I don't even know if I uninstalled the game. I think I did. If I uninstalled it, I'm not going to do it. But I'm wondering if I had done that, because I don't know if I just tried pressing up over and over and over. Because everyone always kept on telling me to hit the action button and press up. Or hold down action and press up. Pressing action button automatically stops the action. It starts the action and stops the action, then starts the action and then stops the action. Pressing up over and over and over, I don't know if I tried that. Anyways, not really worth it. So there's bandits in Jack's lighthouse, which I could try and do. Or, which is what I'm probably going to do. We can go back to...
So why won't they listen to me?
Pirate Man. Whatever his name is. Let's go and find him. Oh, actually, there's one thing I didn't do. The only language you speak is cool. Are you sure about that, Kem? I heard other things from other people. Just saying. I regret coming here like this, but... Get out of here. I'm gonna have to, like, rest, so I might as well just bust out my fire arrow next. I didn't even notice my damage. Are you kidding me? Imagine not speaking JavaScript. Oh no. I don't speak JavaScript, therefore I can no longer play Minecraft now. I knew that things had respawned over here, which is one of the reasons I wanted to come over here. Beyond that, there's a whole nother section over there I could do. But I also haven't come back to this farm, and I don't know if anything else has happened here. Plus, there's this one circle of stones that someone's standing next to. Who are you? Cavalorn. He's with the water mages. Why is Cavalorn there? Your mind can't handle English. Hey, beautiful lady.
Hey, you.
Give me some of your delicious soup.
I'm sure you have enough money to buy yourself something in town.
Ow. He's upset. He's all like, my wife, I heard her death screams. Oh my god. People are so fucking picky. I'm all like, can I have some soup? And she's all like, no. You have money now. I'm like, oh. Okay, bitch. Really disrespecting women today. We're disrespecting anyone who doesn't respect us for being a fire mage. Beyond that, experience points. I'm the proud owner of a farm, don't forget.
Are you looking for something?
Is it that obvious? Yes, I have an assignment from the water mages to look for some lost ornament.
That's convenient. I have the same assignment from Nefarious.
So you belong to the Ring of Water?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
I'm glad. Then I don't have to do this alone.
Have you already found an ornament?
I found the place where we should find one. This stone circle could be one of those structures that Nefarious described. Now, we just have to find the mechanism we're supposed to look for.
Want me to press?
I tried the mechanism. It doesn't do anything at all.
Then Lobart's farmers were right. They said that one of them had already played around with the stones here.
I'm sorry, what?
The stone sentinel appeared out of nowhere and attacked them. The farmers called the militia. The militiamen called the Paladins, who came and destroyed the monster. I've already searched the whole area. If there was an ornament here, the Paladins have it now.
Nefarious, can someone not be a bad guy with a name like that? Apparently.
Then one of us has to get into the upper quarter of the city.
I don't have any time for that. You'll have to do it. I'm going to the city now. We'll meet again at Vatris's.
You don't have, you know, you're literally going to the city, but you don't have time for that. Okay. All right. Okay. Sure. I'm sorry, did he just throw his responsibility at you without any form of consent, basically? What's going on over here? They're taking my experience.
One less monster around.
This is my experience, not yours. There's literally a guy whose name here is Vino. Farmer. Is that him? Is Ice Arrow better than Fire Arrow?
Wait a minute. And how goes the work?
Same as always.
Yeah.
Lot to do, not enough money, and with a bit of bad luck, the orcs will come tomorrow and burn down our farm.
Can I help you? I'm looking for work.
I don't think so. Someone of your standing wouldn't want to do the sort of lowly jobs I have to offer.
It's true. It's true. I'm glad he recognizes that.
Hey, you!
Well. Okay, so there's an ornament that's somewhere in the mages area. Hello. Here you go. Have another one. Excuse you? I'm trying to get some experience, so there's a little bit of grindiness on... What is that down there? A goblin. Let's go kill it. Hey, metal knotweed. I need these. Bodhi, what are you doing? I want to get the ability to make the potion, the strength potion, but I'm kind of worried I'm not gonna have the ability. Oh, hey, it's a scroll. Something else over here. I think it's... Oh, it's blue elder. People put their religion down as Jedi. For the census. Oh my god. Like, what religion are you, Jedi? New religion found. So yeah, Ice Arrow is definitely better than Fire Arrow. It costs more MP. It's 20 MP for... Excuse me. It's 20 MP for 100 damage, I want to say. I think it's technically stronger than Fireball. The thing is that, according to other information, which I also experienced in Gothic 1, when you cast the Ice Block spell, to freeze something, it also becomes weaker to Ice Arrow. So Ice Arrow gets a boost whenever from anything that's frozen in place. That's the main reason I have it.
Nothing to plunder.
I will say, from what I've seen of the demo, with what little I've played, as much as I like them bringing back the combat system a little like this, I feel like they probably, if they wanted to get as many new people interested in Gothic as much as possible, I feel like they should just simplify the combat system a little bit. And, like, light attack, heavy attack, block, and then just mix combos in from there would probably do it. I don't know why they don't just do something like that. You stop. No clue if they're gonna end up doing that. I worry about them supposedly changing anything with the demo, though, considering that article that I ended up reading. Like, because I guess they took it as the demo was a success. And I'm like, oh no. It can be simple but flashier. You don't even necessarily need to make it flashy. I mean, take The Witcher for instance, as just as a for instance, because it's all that's coming to my head at the moment. Your attacks, as far as buttons, was basically 3 different buttons: light attack, heavy attack, and then block. You could do something like that, and then you could visually make it better. Fuck's sake. I didn't know there was Shadow Beast down here. And in that way, make it flashier, I guess. Look, it's a kitty cat. It's a Shadow Beast. Fuck that thing. I don't even know if, like, Ice Arrow will do a lot to it.
I'd have gone about it differently.
I don't know. But the way the combat currently is set within the demo, while it's reminiscent of the combat from Gothic 1, and while I enjoy it to some extent, my worry is that the overall review and review from players will end up being the combat moves too slow because it's too calculated. And I could definitely see that as being an issue. It might be a matter of this is one of the antiquated systems that they just need to not to take part in. I don't know. I'm also on the, like I've said before, I'm also on the line of, if they do fully release the remake for Gothic 1, I would prefer it if the nameless hero could be customized to your heart's content, instead of just being the one and done character. This is what he looks like and he doesn't look like anything else. I think it'd be cool if you could customize him. Because then you could technically sit there and say the nameless hero could be a guy or it could be a girl, and it doesn't really matter because the nameless hero doesn't have much of a personality, and the nameless hero is nameless because they're supposed to be... You're supposed to be able to interject yourself in them. They're just the standard, like, video game hero character. They don't necessarily need a look and a face because it's, quote-unquote, the nameless hero. And the nameless hero could be whoever you want them to be. You're one of the 10 people who actually liked Witcher 3 combat. I liked it. It was simple enough, but it worked. It was effective. It was fast. It was simple. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed Witcher 3 combat. I liked Witcher 3 period, but I liked Witcher 3 from the first moment I had touched it, but I appreciated it and enjoyed it a lot more when I really understood the background of the story after playing Witcher 2 on stream. There's a lot to be said for going in understanding more about the world. You can play it without doing that, without a problem, because you can get any of the extra information you want from the glossary entries. But if you go into it just knowing the stuff that comes from The Witcher 2, there's a lot of rich, like, lore throughout the game that's a lot of fun to, like, just listen to and build on. Oh, let's just go into the Hightown and try and find this ornament. Magic builds can be really fun as well, mainly Ard build with Frost Mutation and Erden. I think I did Igni. I did a magic only build for Witcher 3. Like, Geralt was obscenely powerful with spells on my game. I did Igni as my main one. And I don't remember the other one I had used. I didn't use the Shield Quen all that much. I didn't use Ard pretty much at all. I think I did Ard. I think I did Yrden and Igni. I think those were the two that I did. Where the hell would they keep the ornament? Igni was a little bit mad, but then again, you were all... Yeah, it was all men, 3 Witcher games. Igni, if you upgrade it to where it's the stream of fire and it sets things on fire and then melts their defenses, is fun, and it makes things super weak. That's what I ended up doing.
Hey! I'm looking for a metal ornament. It should have been by the stone circle near Lobar's farm.
If you mean this thing here, we suspected that it might be a magical rune, but it turned out to be completely worthless. You can have it if you like. I have no use for it.
Does he have any other offensive spells besides the little fire thing? You mean for Witcher 3? Yes, he did. That's what I did. I did Erden and Igni, and they were both my offensive. Because Erden, while it slows things down when you put it down, if you do the alternative version of it, it's a sentry with lightning. That's what I ended up doing.
Hey, you, wait a minute. You're headed for the Valley of Mines, aren't you?
Why aren't you facing me?
Here's a bargain. You give me a report on what's going on with the ore, and for that, I will get you a rune stone.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Sure.
Hey, you.
Same old thing all over it.
I've heard a thing or two.
I've got no time for things.
Yeah, Ard can also do damage if you spec for it. I did see that. I just never did it. I still technically have to play the DLCs for Witcher 3. I was starting to do Blood and Wine. Was it Blood and Wine? I was starting to do one of them, and I was intending to stream it, and I got sidetracked with so many other games. The fact that I ended up streaming The Witcher 3 with every single side quest available... The only thing I did not stream was getting all those little treasure nodes around the map. I did those in my free time.
Where did you pick that up then?
The Witcher 3 DLCs are amazing. I've heard that. I've heard Blood and Wine is the favorite one. The other one is good, but not as good. If I remember them correctly. I need to have... Excuse me. I need this decongestant.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll eventually get around to it. I like the world of The Witcher. I do like Geralt as a character, despite other people hating him in general. I'm like,
in his wisdom,
you can hate the gravelly voice, whatever. He is played off exactly as he was originally written. If you hate the edgy character, hate the person who wrote him. But he works for what he is, and I mean, he comes off the way he does because of the process that it takes to become a Witcher. Like, there's a strong lore and a good setting to the world, and it fits very well with it. I've got the ornament. Hold on. Does that mean technically I have that third one? Do I need to find Cavalorn? Wait, I got it, right?
Don't tell this to anyone. That's not what my
Hold on.
Now that's typical, isn't it? Don't tell me that.
Yeah, it's right there. No, you're not the only one who hates Amagrim. Someone else. A few other people end up not liking him. Isaac doesn't like the gravelly voice. I just don't care. If that's the way his character was written, it's the way his character was written. I think he has a lot of complexity behind him, especially as you go through the story. There is complexity to the character. He's not two-dimensional, and I do like that fact about him. He comes off appearing two-dimensional. He's not two-dimensional. none of the characters are really all that two-dimensional. CD Projekt Red did a really good job with them. I don't know how they are in the books as much. I know Josie, one of our mods, that's Yo Gandalf, was reading the stories for a while. I don't know how he came off in the books all that much. All right, let me see. Where am I going? So currently, are there only 3 more pieces? There's just the one to the north. Because I think the one all the... Okay, so the one all the way to the east, I have that one. I also own that farm now because everyone died from that guardian, as they deserve to, fucking bastards. So the one to the north through the woods is the one I need. Which apparently I can go around the woods if I go to... Okay. In the books, he always says, "Oh, I have no." In the books, he says, "Oh, I have no emotions. I'm a witcher," and I swear to God, he's so melodramatic. Then they, which sounds like CD Projekt Red to like upgraded his personality a bit. Then at least his voice really bothers you, but it's that kind of voice in general. You mentioned it before. So how do you feel about Batman then?
Batman. Place in which Enos and Beliar had no power.
Honestly, my favorite Batman voice is the same voice actor that's been doing the animated series for fucking forever, ever since I was a kid for the animated series. Like that voice actor, he's the same one that does Batman's voice for the that did them for the video games. Like him, he's like the quintessential Batman voice, and I can't imagine anyone else with a better voice. No, no, the one that's in the games, he doesn't do the gravel voice. Anyone else who's ever played Batman in a movie always does the fucking gravel voice. You're wrong. I'm Batman. I'm just like, please stop. You played Arkham City. Yeah, the voice actor for Arkham City is the same that was in the cartoons. And it's the same voice actor. Anytime you have a Batman, anything Batman that requires a voice actor to play as Batman just for voice acting, it's always been the same voice actor ever since Batman the Animated Series. And I've always been very happy that they've done that because he does such a good job. It's like he's the quintessential Batman. Everyone like pictures him as Batman every time they think of the voice. So there's the really long roundabout way, or I can attempt to go through the woods. Here's my problem with going through the woods. So we're not going to Pirate Man. We're doing Ornament. I think there are wargs up here if I go through the woods, which is what's worrying me. But I think that makes it more interesting. He's more complex in the books, like his emotion left over from his past life are trying to fight through his current witcherness. Oh, you like both the book and the game character. That's kind of cool. That one I wasn't fully aware of. That's it. That is neat. I do like that. I just like the lore and the overall story they did, and I like where CD Projekt Red went with it. I enjoyed the games. They were fun. I did hear about what the control scheme was like prior to them fixing it. I never played The Witcher 3 at that time because I didn't get it on release. I got it shortly after. I got it after release. Someone gifted it to me and said, "Oh, you like fantasy games? You desperately need to play this." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I played it and I was like, "Okay." I mean, I knew of Witcher since Witcher 1 because my friend that I used to play video games with a lot, after high school, he had Witcher 1. I think I've been in here. He had the Witcher 1 on the computer, and he used to swear by it and used to say how much he liked it. Yeah, this was one of the Bandit hideouts. But he also told me how hard it was, and I watched him play it briefly, and the only impression I had in my head was it didn't look like something I wanted to play at the time. Plus, my computer wasn't strong enough to handle it anyways, so I kind of just glossed it over. Since then, streamed it a bit. There was a severe lack of interest as time went on with the stream of it. That's why I stopped playing it. That's the main reason I stopped playing it. Beyond that, I kept getting lost and I was having a really hard time formulating the story for Witcher 1 in my head. That kind of killed it for me. I'm a little worried about here. I'm not gonna lie. I love how the fog is like just going back and forth. That worries me. This worries me. In the games, it feels like he has complete control over his emotions, just pretends to not have any when it's convenient. It does. It does. Very much so. I didn't nitpick on that one. I mean, I kind of that it was a good way to portray the emotions without making a character just seem like a piece of wood. So you only watch Batman movies when you were little, and since you're not in the US, it had dubbed. Oh. Cyberpunk, the main character is like some douchebag voice, but not scruffy. You played 15 hours of Witcher 1. I didn't dislike Witcher 1. Like I said, it was just me constantly getting lost with it. I never got a really good sense of the layout of anything, which really hurt me a lot in playing it. There's only 2 times you can remember where Geralt really loses it. One being when he finds Ciri, and the other being when he sees the dead woman in Junior's house. In the books, I'm guessing. Junior as a character in the games, he's one of the characters that seemed really interesting, and I really wanted to know more, and I had to have it confirmed that I wasn't going to learn more about him from Witcher 1, because I thought his story was going to be hidden within Witcher 1. I was told that his backstory with Geralt was within the books, which made me a little sad, because I didn't want to pick up the books and start reading them just to fill in those gaps. I had some people that were watching me play it at the time who ended up filling in some of those gaps, thankfully. But not a whole lot of which about Junior was filled in. I feel like there was more that I could have learned about him. But I liked all the... I appreciate stories with continuity, because anyone who's watched me long enough knows how much I hate when there's discontinuity. I also hate it when, as it was pointed out to me with Dragon Age, for instance, oh well, this means this, and EA sat there and retconned some information, then tried to fill in the gap by making a literary plug to fill in that gap that they ended up creating. While I appreciate the attempt, it bugs me that they couldn't stick with their original rules. And if you're going to end up breaking something as hardcore as they do with some of their stuff within Dragon Age, they could at least make it a story point of being like, holy shit, we didn't know this was possible, but it's possible. They don't do that. So, pardon me, but their retcons, no matter how much they plugged them up, they were retcons, and then they tried desperately to fix them later. I don't care. Either way, I look past them because I enjoyed the gameplay of Inquisition, and I need to go back and finish Inquisition. But on that tangent, The Witcher, as the series of games, does such a beautiful job in not fucking over their own lore or their story or anything. It's just, it has progression, it has detail, it fully immerses me in the world, and it's one of the reasons I really like it. Gothic does a pretty good job with the immersion aspects of it too, because I really get a good feel for the world in general. The one thing that bugs me about Gothic, I think, is just that takes me out of it is just the bugs, but whatever. Like, it's still super enjoyable and I like it. I get a good feel of the map with Gothic, and that's partly because nothing's like marked down and I have to like run around everywhere and figure things out and look at a map. I get a good feel for where I'm at and where I need to go. Not in the games, both of those are from Witcher 3. I don't remember the one with Junior in Witcher 3. I don't remember that part at all. You love Dragon Age as a whole, but you tried to wrap your head around Darkspawn. Boy, it's hard. Yeah, Darkspawn, didn't they retcon that as well? I gave up. At the point with when they ended up retconning magic, especially with teleportation magics, which weren't supposed to exist, then suddenly exist, and then don't exist, but then kind of sort of exist. And then they were all like, but things changed because of Inquisition. I'm like, just fucking stop. I'm gonna stop trying to pay as much attention. Bottom line, you're not as good at creating a world as you want to think you are, because you guys fuck over your lore in sake of gameplay. If you're gonna do that, can you make an impactful story element on why the lore got screwed over? Like, something to that extent? Just shoulder shrug. But yeah, no, Dragon Age Origins I like a lot, but that's also because of the tactics behind it I really enjoyed, and I like those stop pause mechanics. I mean, I played Baldur's Gate when it came out. I've been over that several times. And Dragon Age, I did enjoy the level of tactics and everything that went into it. Dragon Age 2, I appreciated what they were trying to do. I didn't like the repetition. I didn't like the story being as cheesy as it was. The characters felt too edgy for their own good. I wanted to bang my head on a wall several times, and I just gave up when I got really bored of the combat, because everything felt like it was just the same old goddamn thing over and over and over, no matter what I tried doing. I did not get that far into it. When I looked into the story and found out you really don't need to do anything with Dragon Age 2 to appreciate Dragon Age's story, and the only two ones that are worthwhile is Origins and Inquisition, I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to finish 2. And I just stopped playing Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 dumbed down everything to me. Just everything was dumbed down. I appreciated their attempts at what they did. I like the impactfulness of the way spells hit and the way weapons hit and everything else in it, but it felt super dumbed down, and I didn't like that. Especially as someone who likes playing as a spellcaster, the spells didn't feel like spells. They felt like another way to hit things. Which is my least favorite way for magic to be done. Darkspawn just have holes everywhere, yeah. Problem is they show a lot of interaction with Darkspawn that would bring some answer, but nope, only more questions. Yeah. Darkspawn were very simply answered before in Origins, and then they started fucking with them. And it drove me nuts when they started fucking with them. Because everything they kept on adding, what they've been trying to do is they're trying to make a very interesting and believable world, and I don't think they thought that the world... I'm trying to think of the best way to put it that I can think of in my head. When Dragon Age Origins was originally created, they were trying to make a dark, nitty-gritty, fantasy-based world that was your standard fantasy world. They have since then decided to move from that to trying to make a fantasy world with believable multiple countries and ethnicities mixed throughout, on top of the fact that you have other races, but you also have other ethnicities. And I think in the attempt to do that, they tried to make the world more expansive, bigger than what it was intended to be, and just kept on making things bigger, and kept on... It's like a cancerous tumor that kept growing in the wrong direction. And forgot to take some of the cells with it. I don't know. I think that's that's probably... That's very much an overestimate in the beyond. Because I don't think it's that bad, but there's points where I'm just like, really, like, Dragon Age 2 doesn't touch Darkspawn very much, but Inquisition, damn, it gets messy. Yeah, that's where I started getting messiness from. Yeah, 2 doesn't really do much with that. I do remember that. 2 doesn't do much, period, is what I remember. I need to go that way, but I'm scared to go this way. I don't want to go towards the warg. You like 2 and Inquisition because big beefy men. I mean, I like the graphics in 2. Like, the graphics in 2 were good, and they definitely were a tick up from the graphics in 1, but I have noticed that Dragon Age does the whole thing of, here's a body, we just stick a new head on it. And then we just reuse that body and that outfit over and over and over here and there. And it's just like everyone has a scarf on their neck or a necklace because that's the point where the head pops off. So they could swap it with another head. Let's get that doll moving. Uh-oh. I think that's where I need to be. Hawk's mom. Yes, Hawk's mom is very much that. Hawk's mom has the scarf and the interchangeable head look. But I think, doesn't she change depending on how you design Hawk out or something like that? I don't remember. I think like his sister and his mom change. Sister or brother, because depending on... Is it always a sister? No, it's a brother if you pick a girl, right? If Hawk is a girl, then you get the sister, you get the brother. Like, there's always a brother and a sister, I want to say. I may be wrong. Her skin color gets changed. Oh, okay. I mean... It's a little less than I thought it was going to be, but it's something. It probably just matches whatever skin tone you pick for your character. I didn't finish 2. I'm never going to finish 2. I don't care about Dragon Age 2. I have no care about it. Like, Dragon Age 2 just bored the hell out of me. Trying to... I don't think I can search them. I think I already did. But this is what I needed. No, Isaac finished 2. The only one Isaac's not allowed to talk to me about is Inquisition, because Inquisition I still want to finish. And I have mentioned that there is the thought of me just playing it on stream and finishing it on stream, because that'll guarantee me finishing it. Really? A necromancer saw her, thought she was his dead wife, and took her head and used her to try to bring back his dead wife. That's funny. So my worry right now is I think this is going to unlock another stone golem. I don't think I can take it on my own. Not right now. Let's find out. Where's the warg? Fucking hell. There's 2 of them. Are wargs impervious to ice? No, they're not. But my spell didn't hit. Wonder if Dragon Age lore got hurt because of the problems with BioWare along the years. It's possible. It's probably BioWare mixed with change in writers, mixed with... keep in mind, EA's behind the helm as well, and EA has a lot of control over things. I would bet you anything that EA sat there and had their marketing department say that players like A, B, and C fix your make sure your game includes blah blah blah, and their primary focus was on gameplay according to what marketing wanted above and beyond anything else, and then they were all like, okay, now make the lore fit. And the writers just didn't care enough to fix it in. It's very possible you have people that, while they might take some pride in their work, also are phoning it in a bit. Because honestly, at some point, when you work for a large company that's just sitting there and pushing and pushing and pushing, you get tired and you just want something to be done. So you end up putting out the best that you think you personally can do that does exactly what you need it to do without worrying about the nitty-gritty. And I bet you anything that's along the lines of some of the stuff that ends up happening. It's also possible that whoever was involved happened to think that they're the hottest shit on the face of the planet and that no one could tell them they can do wrong, and that they're going to do the most amazing job that anyone could possibly do in the situation, and they're going to save the entire everything. Turns out it kind of sucked. I mean, there's a lot of people that I've seen just from like, just like, not that I like really look at Twitter, obviously, as I've mentioned multiple times, but I've seen like the tweets of like story writers and developers and stuff that will sit there and like tell people to fuck off and they did an amazing job and how dare you criticize their work. I'm like, part of art is criticism, and part of like putting your work out there is being able to understand and handle the criticism, and sometimes you need to recognize when you can do better. Thought so. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. All right. Felt like that playing Bioshock 2 and Bioshock Infinite DLCs. The plot holes are big because the original story is not made for continuation, but damn, you have a lot of respect for those writers. They were given a crap job and made something really good about it. I heard that Bioshock in general was good. I heard that, actually, I don't know a whole lot about, I don't know a whole lot about the last one with Booker, catch! They have magic resistance. How the hell am I going to take it down? I need Cavalorn. Cavalorn said he was going to be at Vatris's place. Shouldn't that mean he's going to be... I don't know where Vatris lives. Cavalorn's in the town. I wonder if I can ask him to come here with me. But I need him to help me take out that Stone Guardian. I need someone to help me. Because right now, as a mage, I'm not doing jack shit to it. And I'm betting anything it has a high magic resistance. But I also know it's very possible to join it as the water mages in this chapter. And I'm betting joining the water mages is involved in getting the ornaments. That's the last one I need. What also kills the game is when they make it with pay to play in mind. I mean, that's mostly MMOs though. Pay to play, you mean to pay to win, right? Botchus is homeless, basically. Just, he lives in the fucking square underneath that little awning thing. That little, like, temple thingy-majigger, whatever. Botchus also wanted me to talk to the one fire mage. Let's go and do that real quick for him. And then we'll go back and talk to Botchus and see if Cavalorn's there. Yeah, pay to win mechanics are only MMO based or mobile phone based. Those aren't games that I really care heavily about in that respect. I'm like, eh. But if you're talking like pay to play, like a subscription based model, then that's again MMOs. Final Fantasy 14, which I have no problem with. I love Final Fantasy 14. We don't touch it all that much lately, but I think that's one part where all of us are a little bit fatigued with Final Fantasy 14 because we've been playing it like nonstop for years. The other part is like once I ended up taking a break from Final Fantasy 14 to play other games, I started really getting back into the single player games more so, and I kind of want to focus on those more so. And I've been focusing on those, and it's kind of hard to get me back on 14, but I have gone back on there, and I can get sucked in for hours upon hours on end. Yo, you. That's a tablet. Why can't I pick it up?
Hey, you. I carry a message from Vatras.
What is this message?
It's a letter. Here.
Good. You can tell Vatras that I have received the message. Take these potions as a reward for your service. They will surely be of use to you. May Innos what?
Kind of like Skyrim and Fallout, because Skyrim took free mods and then turned them into $10 purchases. You don't have to get those. I don't buy that shit. Like, the only time I ever like paid for expansion upon expansion upon expansion with this was with Sims 3. And a lot of the expansions I have for Sims 3 is because I was streaming it for so many years on Sunday nights. Like, and I will eventually be doing more of dabbling with Divinity with The Sims 3. So, like, it's definitely, like, been worthwhile for the purchases on those. But, like, Sims 4, I'm never fucking gonna buy anything. But, like, you don't have to buy the fucking mods and shit. I did not get all the mods. I didn't get all the expansions for Skyrim, which is why I don't have that special edition version of it. Like, I'm not eligible because I don't have that Home and Hearth DLC. I have the ones with the vampires. I did get that one. And I lost interest in it before I even ever got anywhere with it. But yeah. What you could define infinite DLC would be a DM is given a task to create another layer story inside a campaign that was already played. Hurt the less possible how the original events happened, but use them as a base. What? Didn't Assassin's Creed turn into a microtransaction series? I stopped playing Assassin's Creed after I own Assassin's Creed 1. I played most of it. I played some of Assassin's Creed 2 because my ex had it. I recognize when a series becomes a cash cow by a company, and I tend to feel, at least from past experiences, that series that become cash cows for a company don't have the strongest of storylines, or at least ones that are compelling enough for me to want to continue playing. So I didn't really touch it beyond the first and the second one, and I only actually own the first one. All the other Assassin's Creeds, fuck that. I didn't want those. I can't select the bed. Oh fuck, I think we're bugged. Give me a sec. Restarting. Create a story inside a story. You should have said that. Oh. The only one I can think of that's done anything like that, and I don't even know if it's a good example, is the overpriced microtransactions of Neverwinter Nights, the D&D, the newer D&D MMO. It's it had free-to-play content created by other players that you could play, and you could actually pick the content you wanted to play based upon what was voted highest by the community for your level or below. Some of the player-made content quests were really, really good. There was one Lovecraftian horror-based one that was a haunted manor in the middle of a swamp that was really, really creepy and really good, that I really, really liked.
And the sea.
Where the fuck is Cavalorn? Is that him?
Hey, you!
I see him.
I've delivered your message.
Accept my thanks. And now, pick your reward.
I already did. Give it to me. A ring of skill. 1 King Sorrel. What's a ring of skill? I really want... Fuck, I don't want the ore nugget. The new Magic the Gathering MMO is in open beta. Is that Diablo-ish looking one that I saw? I didn't even know what the hell that was. King Sorrel's only one more permanent mana potion I can make if I unlock that potion. The amount of learning points I need to plug into just to learn that potion is starting to feel like it's one too many. That is too many experience points. But
tell me, since you are not yet a member of our, but I shall.
I picked it up anyways.
I got the missing ornament from Lord Hagen.
You see?
And
I thought the
Adanos
paladins
was
had it.
pleased with what had arisen. And he
Can you come with me?
In all the beings.
Okay, how do I deal with the Guardian statue then? The other ingredients are plentiful. I kind of figured. King Sorrel is very limited. I only have 3. So to get the permanent strength one, which I don't care for as much as the permanent mana one, it costs 20. I have a feeling in order to get the permanent mana one, I'm gonna have to unlock every single mana potion first. And then pay for it. Ugh. That's a lot.
Hey. Can you help me get through the thick woods in the east?
Okay, but what do you want to go there for?
Nefarious ordered me to find more ornaments. One of the places where I'm supposed to look is in the middle of the woods.
I see. And that's still too dangerous for you alone, right? No problem. Let me know when you want to leave.
He's supposed to take me.
It's really not my problem.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Well, it's northeast.
About those...
Wait, why can't I ask him to come with me?
Hey.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Is it really true?
Did I bug it because I already summoned the Stone Guardian? Fuck. I did ask him to take me to Onar's farm, and he did. I'm only going to test this. You finished Call of the Sea. It was really good. Oh, good.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Yeah, I didn't figure it was going to be much longer for me to do. I figured it would be one more stream and I'd probably finish it, if not two. It's not a long game. Probably, especially if you end up, like, looking up answers and everything. It's got puzzles.
And the
It does have
sea
puzzles.
released the land, and there arose all creatures, trees as well as animals.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't want to join Constantino as an apprentice is he wants a King Sorrel.
Don't tell this to anyone.
I don't know what he gives you because each of the masters seem to give you something for joining them. I'm wondering if he gives you a bunch of potions, like recipes on your own.
Hey,
Go away, don't tell me.
can you help?
Okay.
Nefarious, one of the...
I see. No problem.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Why isn't he coming with me? Lara's East Forest. Someone look it up. Lares. Like layers.
That's not what I heard.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
He should just come with me. The main reason you don't want Constantino is because he wants dark mushrooms. Why do mages need as many dark mushrooms as possible? I've been eating them. They're kind of shit. I haven't come across anything that says that mages need them. Is it something later on? There used to be a bug where if you ask him to take you to the landowner, he would no longer take you anywhere else. Oh no. You get a permanent mana for every 50 mushrooms you eat? Really?
Beliar spoke to another creature, but Adanos brought forth the tide, and the creature was washed from the face of the earth.
So I should just eat those for healing right now. I didn't know it was like permanent mana.
Who says things like that? I don't believe it.
Everybody knows by now.
You don't
So Lara's is broken.
Everybody knows by now.
Hey,
Everybody knows.
can you help me get through the thick woods in the east?
Okay. But what do you want to go there for?
Nefarious ordered me to find more ornaments. One of the places where I'm supposed to look is in the middle of the woods.
I see. And that's still too dangerous for you alone, right? No problem. Let me know when you want to leave.
These are bad times.
Teach me
He can't keep anything to himself.
about the...
Everybody knows by now.
Isn't
The militia, they're never... But not too long after, everyone's...
He'd better shut up.
That's what I've always said.
These are bad times.
Really?
I need him.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Everybody knows by now.
I need the extra help.
Take care of everything for everybody.
I don't need him. Like, I've already uncovered the Stone Guardian. That's fine. I can't do anything to the Stone Guardian. That's my problem.
Everybody knows by now.
The only thing I can do to the Stone Guardian is try and lead him to the farm and hope that he kills off, and hope that the people in the farm kill him off. Unless I try and fight him on my own. You know what? Let's find out. I don't do enough damage on my own to kill that Stone Guardian.
And thus spake Adanos to his brothers.
And I'm assuming I need all the ornaments in order to join the Ice Mages. I can't get Ice Lance, which would probably deal the damage I need to it, without first being a Storm Mage. Or a member of the Water Mages.
Not what I heard. Thanks too much. He can't keep anything to himself.
I mean, part of me is tempted to make a separate save and then use Martin on Laraz, but then I'd be running with Laraz all up there on my own. That's really annoying. It's really annoying.
Now that's typical, isn't it? If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. And he works all day too. You don't say.
There's multiple ways to kill the Guardian by yourself. Just be creative. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. The one thing I know is that at the moment, direct offense is probably not gonna do it. Wind Fist probably works, but last time I tried it on the Stone Guardian, that thing beat the shit out of me before I got it off. I could try Wind Fist. I got potions from what's his name. Let me double check and make sure none of them are permanent. Bonus for maximum mana. It's 78 now. Means I'm at 58, which means I'm at the point where I need to be careful. Once I hit 59, I need to buy 5 at once. Because after I hit 60, it goes up to 3 learning points per mana point. All right. Save. Stone Guardian. I will do a better save as I get closer, but I'll probably do a better fast save. Here. We're gonna try this. 7. Yes, I could turn into the Dragon Snapper and kill it. Yes, that is an option. I kind of want to save that transformation scroll for something that's a little bit more necessary, I think. The transformation scroll I'm trying to save for an oh shit, I'm cornered here, I have no idea how to get out of there. I have so many healing plants. Fire nettles are good. Where is it? It's coming up. There it is. I see him. I don't think this is gonna work, but just run. That'll do it. That'll do it. One more. I have another Stone Fist, but all right. Using stone spells. Oh. What is it? It's Wind Fist, not stone. It's 200 potential maximum damage. I figured if it has a lot of damage or spell resistance, this would eat through it. And sure enough, it is. That did it. All right. I'm glad I had 2 of those. You know the only reason I had 2 of those? Because I beat up Boba at the monastery and took all the shit off of him, and he got upset, and then what's his name was all like, you can't be having fights with other people here. And I'm all like, yeah? What's to you? He's a fucking novice and I'm a goddamn fire magician. If I want to tell him to get on the ground and lick my boots, he better get on the ground and lick my boots, and I better be smacking him on the back of his head while he's doing it. And then the other fire mages in the background are probably like, why did we ever admit this guy? Okay, so Windfist has its uses. It's very rare, limited uses, it seems. Like, you have to be close to use it. I remembered reading when I was looking at magic about it. It's like, it said that it's really powerful, really potent if used in the right circumstances. And it definitely is when it comes to being used against those things. I have no mana. All right. We are gonna go. We're going back to that pyramid. Of which I think I killed everything extra there because I already went back there. So we're gonna go back there. And actually, there's one other thing I want to do since we're here. There's the one guard over here where you can tell him so-and-so's being attacked, and we can send him off. We get experience for it or something, I guess. We're gonna do that. Plus we can rest. I like how I kept on thinking that plants grow back, by the way, because there's so many of them around to pick. Found out that no, there is nothing grows back. There's just a lot of plants everywhere. So it's very easy to miss them. It's probably some king sorrel I haven't picked up that I missed, that I overlooked. Because I only have 3 of them. And I know that they're going to be rare, but are they so rare that I only have 3 at the moment? Jeez. Discard. We're going to go to the inn first. Then we're going to go to that guard and we're going to be all like, help, the farm's being attacked. And we're going to watch him go off and kill himself as he tries to attack the mercenaries that don't look like they're threatening the farm, as far as I can tell. Because when I stand from a distance, I can hear them just talking to each other going, and then. All right. It's probably nothing going on. And we're just going to be all like, kill them! This works well. This works so well.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
Da 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 da
And it's
da.
gonna get even worse. I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Da 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 da. There's an orc in that cave I can't get to. The last time I went after that orc, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna show you. And he came up and hit me and I was dead. I think I threw one little fire arrow at him and then I wanted to cry because I saw it did like no damage to him. I was like, please don't hurt me. And he just like smacked me into the ground. Please, sir, I don't want to die. I was gonna talk to that guard. Why did you guys let me keep going? Why did no one tell me? They're all like, Dilly, you said you were gonna talk to that guard. What's wrong with you? Well, 1, I need more coffee. 2, I kept going because I was just talking. I love this light jog that you do. It's all like, well, how do you learn to sprint? Well, you have to use magic for that. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, no one in this world knows how to sprint. In fact, the gravity in this planet of this particular fictitious fantasy world is such that if you attempt to sprint, your bones shatter instantly from the sheer force of your muscles. That's why you need magic. Because the magic potion strengthens your bones so they won't shatter at the moment you slam your foot into the ground at the breakneck speeds of 10 miles an hour.
I need your help.
If it's absolutely necessary, what's wrong?
The farmer Akil is under attack by mercenaries.
What? Those riffraff are hanging around on Akil's farm? Then let's not waste any time. Follow me.
You go charge off. Good luck. I wish you well. He's gonna die. He is gonna die. I ain't gonna have like no control over any of this. I'm just gonna watch him die horribly. Just running as far as we can. Watch this poor guy.
That's exactly what I said.
Now watch how this works.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
What a silly bastard.
I think I set Mika on fire.
All right, that's that.
You poor
I'll be
sucker.
off then.
You don't even have any gold on you. Thank Innos. I thought my time had run out. My name is Akil. I've farmed this humble piece of land.
Who were those people?
Those were mercenaries from Onar's farm. Those bastards don't know anything but plunder and murder. I'd been fearing the worst. Well, thank Innos it didn't come to that. Tell me, what can I do for you?
Nothing. Just as long as you got through this all right.
You're an exceptional fella. May Innos guard you on your way.
Because I didn't take money.
Have you heard anything about missing citizens?
Don't make me laugh. Heard of them? Some of my own people are missing. Tonak and Telbor used to work on my fields until 3 days ago. And I know exactly that they wouldn't up and leave the farm just like that. And yet they've simply vanished and no one can tell me where they went. If you happen to find out what's become of them, be sure to let me know, will you?
What did the mercenaries want from you?
You don't know that? Onar, the landowner, hired them. They guard his farm and collect the rent for him. And that means they go from farm to farm and take whatever they want. And whoever can't pay gets a taste of their steel.
You know your way around this area.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What is there in the woods behind your farm?
There's just a whole bunch of monsters back there. And the wolves are the least dangerous. A few bandits are also said to have their caves there. Well, they've left my farm alone so far.
Where can I find Onar's farm?
Just go back down the stone steps and follow the road to the east. At some point, you come to a tavern. From there, you go farther east until you come to the big...
Yeah, I know where Onar's farm is.
What is that?
Ask Randolph. He knows more about...
I've got to go.
So long. I really wish I could have done more for you.
Gave me 150 experience points, and you guys ended up looting almost everything on these guys to a healing herb, meadowberry, and 2 lockpicks. What does this guy have? No one picked up his war axe. I'll take that. He's got grog, beer, gold nugget. I like how these guys just carry around mugs of beer in their pocket. Randolph.
Everything all right?
Yes, I'm fine. That Alvarez has become bolder and bolder lately. Good thing that's over now.
Oh, he's
what
dead.
I could use now is a good drop in the tavern.
Want a beer? I got one.
You hang out in the tavern?
That's right, but not recently. I cannot afford going there anymore.
Really, why?
What exactly is going on there in the tavern?
There's gambling there. 2 fellows compete against each other. Whoever can hold the most beer wins. In the end, I did nothing but lose, and now I need to make some more money first.
He's an idiot.
Who did you go up against?
Against Rukar, that old good-for-nothing. So far, he's beaten me every time. But somehow I have the creeping suspicion that the filthy swine has laced my beer with gin every time. I suspect he keeps the gin hidden in that damn chest of his, that lousy scumbag. Somebody ought to sneak some plain water into his chest. Then he can lace my beer all he wants. If I only had enough money to compete against him one more time.
You're not from around here, right?
I know what to do.
I come from the Southern Isles. At some point they said they needed people in Corinus because of that magic ore. But when I got there, they had this huge barrier in place, and I didn't want to go in there, so I started working in the harbor. Well, the ships stopped coming in, and so I went to work for Akil. I've had worse jobs, actually.
Do I have plain water? I do. Okay. So, I did unlock that quest when I was going around on my own, but I locked it, I reloaded so that we could all see it together. But I know who he's talking about at the tavern. We have to go past the tavern on our way to the fire mages, or the water mages, I should say. So let's go back. We're going to go to the tavern. And I want to see if I can actually just get inside his chest without any problem. The chest is right next to the guy. I don't know if I have to distract him or something. Or if I could just go in his chest and he doesn't give a fuck. Because sometimes the AI is a little shitty on that. We'll find out. Because it sounds like you need to take the gin out of his chest and put water in its stead. And then he's stupid, doesn't know the difference, and then just puts, and then waters down the beer. Instead of, like, lacing it with gin. Let's do that. Here's the tavern. Da 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 da. All right. Chapter 2, Water Mages, as a reminder of where I need to go. Here's Rukar.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Is the beer any good here?
It's not exactly the best, but in these bleak times, you can't be choosy.
I couldn't care less.
What are you doing here?
Up until a few weeks ago, I was slaving away on the landowner's fields. One day it just got too much for me, and I took myself out of there straight away. Now I'm my own boss. Everything I own is in this chest here. That's all I need, too. Interested in a little contest?
There's nothing you can do about it.
What kind of a contest would that be?
I call it bottoms up. The rules are quite simple. We take turns ordering a tankard of the best beer the old geezer has to offer. Every tankard has to be drunk dry, so that it doesn't even leave a ring if you set it on the table upside down. The last man standing wins. The loser pays the tab and a stake.
Well, how about it?
Maybe some other time, when I'm not in a hurry.
No one really wants to hear that.
Is he spending, like, I mean, I guess not.
Could I bet on someone else, though?
Certainly. If you finally manage to find someone with the guts to go up against me, then I'll bet with you. Everybody pays the same amount into a pot. The winner gets everything. The size of the stake depends on your purse. Bring me someone who dares to go up against me and you've got a bet.
Will it ever change?
Same old thing all over again.
Oh my God.
I've got somebody who wants to compete against you.
Who might that be?
Randolph.
Randolph the Braggart. All right, why not? Send the wimp to me and the deal stands. You can pick him up again no more than 2 days later. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and he'll be able to stand by then. How big is your bet?
I agree with you completely.
100.
That's what I like to hear. I'll take your bet and hold it until the contest is over, all right?
Rely on that.
Here's my stake.
All right. Don't take too long bringing Randolph here, you hear?
How do I distract him?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I've got no time for things like that.
That's not what I heard.
You just have to listen.
That's all just gossip.
It had to happen sooner or later.
You listened to the wrong people.
Maybe I'm supposed to just do it when Randolph gets there? I figured I needed to do it in advance. Randolph told me about Rukar in the drinking contest. Randolph doesn't have enough money to compete against Rukar. Randolph suspects Rukar is cheating in the drink contest. Would like to swap the gin bottle in Rukar's chest for a bottle of water. Rukar calls his little game bottoms up. No thanks, I'm not interested. I'll find someone else for him to make a fool of. I mean, the other thing I can end up doing is just beating Randolph down with my weapon until he's knocked down. Then take the gin and swap out the water. That's my other thought I'm having. Though I'm thinking while he sits down at the table, it might be an opportunity to do it.
How much money do you need for the contest?
10 gold coins.
I'll give you the money to compete against Rukar.
Really? Thank you so much. I'll repay you soon.
This is like a guy who's excited because
fork out a little more than that. I'll be seeing you.
Oh no. Do I have to follow him? He's taking a really long time here. Oh no. I think I have 2 days. I think that's why he said that. Randolph. I walk faster than you, you dumbass. Where are you going? My God. He takes so long to move. My God. Okay. Like, you've seen when I hit an NPC how they run faster than me and then they're just gone in a split second? Those times when they run, you know, like when Mud ran for his life all the time? Why can't Randolph do that? Why does he swagger at like 0.1 miles per hour? I need more coffee. I am going to play more Arkham Horror today, but I'm probably going to start it at about probably 3. I only want to do an hour and a half of it. I like it. The tactics are a little more simplified than I would have preferred them to be. And as a result, I kind of wish...
It's a fine mess you got me into. Now I can play lookout for Rookar again.
Why?
As long as he's holding his little contests in there, it's better if no outsider learns about it. It's not good for business, you see.
How's it going with your tavern?
Times have been better, you know. People's purses aren't as open as they used to be.
How much do you charge for a room?
I would never dare to take money from one of Enos's earthly representatives for my services.
Oh.
Here's the key to the upper rooms. You pick one for yourself.
What am I supposed to do?
There's more, but...
Oh my God.
Ow. All of you. Ow.
From now on, keep...
All right.
Oh my God. You'll regret this.
What a brutal fellow.
You had gin on him. Give me that bicycle.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I used to say that myself.
Water.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Oh, my head.
Wait a minute.
I'll have nothing to do with nasty.
Same old thing all over again.
That was obvious all along.
I'll have nothing.
That's no secret. There's more, believe me.
I've got somebody who wants to compete against you.
Who might that be?
Randolph.
Randolph the Bratz and the... You can pick him. How big?
100.
That's what I like. I'll take...
You don't have to tell me that.
Here's...
All right.
I even got 200 extra gold for beating the shit out of him. So, does that mean he's gonna be worthless because I just gave him... We'll find out, I guess. Betting with water. I mean, it's pretty accurate, so... I just beat the shit out of him, took his gin, I took everything off of him. So the one thing I've learned about the game is every time you see a character with an item in their hands, that's an item that can be in their inventory, that item spawns in the game. So every time when he got up and you saw him pull a bottle out or you heard him uncork one, he just spawned another bottle of gin on himself. Considering the quest is specifically talking about the gin that was in his chest, since I took that gin and put a bottle of water in there, it's probably legitimately fine, even if he's spawning gin. So if you want to like constantly get stuff, you beat someone up over and over and over in a place that you know you can beat them up, wait for an item to spawn in their hand, beat them up again, and you can keep on taking that item.
How much money do you need for the contest? 10 gold coins. I'll get... Really? If I win...
Now, concurrently, from what I understand, it also... Isn't that mean? Well, maybe. It's also exploitative towards the game engine. Concurrently, there's also this thing where... So the one fire mage that I attacked earlier with the ice block spell, and that the guard beat down that he had nothing on him, the reason why he doesn't have anything on him is there's a point in the story, apparently, where he's involved in a fight. The moment he's involved in the fight, he's casting spells, and at that point, the game spawns those spell runes on him. If you get him to be taken down after that moment within the game's story, he'll actually have those spell runes on him. There's a trick apparently for paladin magic that I heard, that if you summon a goblin skeleton in front of some paladins, they will actually use the spell Holy Arrow or Holy Bolt on the goblin skeleton to destroy it. It means that the moment they do that, those runes spawn on the paladins, and if you can kill the paladins or find them dead after that happens, you can get the runes off of their bodies. It's really... It makes sense, but it's also corny.
I don't talk.
Did anything...
Not that I know of.
Insisted he knew better.
No one really wants to hear that.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
Orland's upset with me. He'll get over it.
I don't talk.
That was a fine mess you got me into. Now I can play look.
Why? How much?
I would never dare to take money. Here's the key to the upper room.
I used to say that myself. Can't rely on that.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
You don't have to tell me that.
Will it ever change?
It was his decision.
Sword, fried meat, and gin. Shit. And a potion. And another chest. Hold on. Right, left, right, left, left. No, right, left, right, right, left, left.
And that's the truth.
Rough hatchet, hitch, cheese.
I couldn't get away with that.
I like how he's all like, here's a key, take any of the upper rooms. I'm like, sure, I'm gonna loot them, by the way. You're welcome.
Can't rely on
You left stuff here. A lab water bottle. I'm gonna make another potion.
That's really not my problem.
Can't rely on that.
How many lock picks do I have? I'm sorry, pick locks, according to this game. How many pick locks do I have?
Will it ever change?
20. Left, left. It's got a single gold coin, and apparently there's just left to get into it. Okay. How to go from you're always welcome here free of charge to I'm not speaking to you in mere seconds? Well, no, it's the other way around now. He was all like, I'm not speaking to you, and then he's all like, oh my god, you're so amazing. I'm like, I know. Look at all the water bottles. So nice.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
That's really not my problem.
The things I could tell you.
Yeah, we're gonna lie down.
I'm no better off myself.
Are they still having the drinking contest? It's been like a fucking day already.
Been there, done that.
You listen to the wrong people.
I like how these people live in this bar. They're all like, welcome to the tavern. What are you guys doing? Drinking nonstop.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Did anything else of
Not that I know of.
No one tells me anything.
It was his decision.
Look, these other guys aren't going to want to talk to me, but I don't care.
Leave me alone, you filthy brute!
I've beaten up all three of these. Actually, no, I beat up this guy and this guy. I haven't beaten up him, but I don't want to use another Oblivion spell.
How's it go? Times have been bad. People's purses aren't.
The bet's on. I should watch this. How do I watch it?
That's really not my problem.
Hey, it's
No one really wants to hear that.
it will never open.
There's nothing you can do about it.
That's not how you watch this. That's not how you watch that.
It had to happen sooner or later.
That's really not my problem.
No idea. You tell me.
It's not my
It's all
fault.
just gossip.
No one really
There we
wants
go.
to hear that.
How do I watch this?
That was obvious all along.
Hey,
Stay
you.
out of it.
Did anything else?
Not that I.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
They're lockpicks in Gothic 2, pick locks in Gothic 1. Fucking weird when it's pick lock. Look at your pick lock. I'm like, what? Are they lockpicks? Oh, hold on, let me check.
It's as easy as that.
Didn't really bother to check. Lockpick, oh my god.
I couldn't care less.
What am I supposed to do here? Because it says the bet's on, I should watch this.
I'm not telling you anything new.
You just have to listen.
I agree with you completely.
I couldn't care less.
Just sleep like 2 more times. That's what I was about to do.
That's been known.
I was like, I probably just need to sleep until the 2 days are up. Probably 1 more time, honestly.
That was obvious.
There's something right here. What is this? Aquamarine. Stock of swamp weed. Oh my god, drugs. Ah, yes, drugs. I found drug in this room. So much drug. Excuse me, guys.
Can't rely on that.
You done yet?
I'm no better off myself.
I used to say that myself.
Their drinking contest goes for 2 days? Are you guys even pissing? They're very experienced drinkers. Who needs bread to feed off of when your beer is made out of bread?
No idea.
No, it's not. Shut up.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Here, it's morning again. Are you done yet? I'm gonna jump over the balcony.
I used to say that.
Oh my fucking god.
There you are, finally.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Waiting for you.
What happened?
The drinking contest is finally over.
Who won?
This time, Randolph has won.
I'm not telling you anything
Rookar
new.
must have been having a bad day.
Been there, done that.
Hey, Randolph. Guess what?
Wait a minute.
Hangover?
No, I feel fine, really. It finally worked this time. Thanks again for your money. Here, take it back. Looks like Rookar won't be getting up anytime soon.
Better off myself.
Yay, 12 gold.
Is it really true?
The drinking contest is finally done. I don't have a single hangover. It's perfectly fine. 2 days of nonstop drinking. I'm okay.
You seem to have bitten off more than you can chew.
Here's your money, and not one word more.
Hey, 200 gold. That covers the cost of the scrolls. Because I pay 200 for the scrolls just to do that. Okay. I don't think I have to go back to the fire mages anytime soon. I need to go to the water mages. Alright. Save. That was great, though. It was worth it for the experience. 38,365 out of 39,000. I don't have much until I level up. Which is good, because I desperately need the level ups. Calories in, calories out. That's science, beer is calorie in it. Hey, look at that. Hello. These critical hits, dear lord. What is my skill with two-handed? 14. I love how my bow is 14%. So, like, do you even use your bow? No. Have I been down? Yes, I've been down there. I think so. That looks like the bandit camp I completely decimated. Alright. So I was hoping to find some enemies on the way to these pyramid things, just because more experience. I'm also going to take a quick coffee break in a second. Need a coffee break because I need more coffee. Days like this where I'm this, like, where I had this little sleep, I'm always glad that I don't have a job at the moment, because I have suffered through a work day while feeling like this, and it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. How much money do I have? 4,485. Okay. Sure. Just do what you did in Gothic 1. Sell drugs, become a wizard. I mean, I'm already a wizard. Selling drugs is actually a lot harder in this one. So you can take swamp weed, and you can roll your own reefers and sell those. They don't sell for a lot, and it uses up one of your lab flasks, which I think is fucking stupid. I think it uses up a lab flask. Can anyone confirm that? I mean IRL. Oh my god. I don't know if the general population would be okay with, why are you selling drugs to the local neighborhood, and your response being, I wish to be a wizard. I feel like that would not go over with most people. That's a response you wouldn't find weird if you lived in Florida. Yeah. See, I don't want to eat the mushrooms right now because I'm at that critical point where I need to buy 5 mana at once to make for the cheapest upgrade possible. Oh. 5 mana at once right now is going to be 10, but after that, it's going to be 3 learning points per point of mana. Ugh. God, it gets expensive to level up in this. I'm assuming there must be a lot of permanent upgrades to your things. I know that 300 is kind of the max, but there has to be like some decent upgrades somewhere. Here, save. Water mages. Boop, boop. Did the lizards come back? I don't remember how much of this area cleared out, honestly. Did I go to the top of that pyramid? Yeah, I did. I think I cleared this area out pretty good. Really wish I could find an opening for this. I have the rusty key. So that's another thing. I was given a rusty key that was supposed to open up a teleportation room, or a room with a teleportation stone. I was assuming it was that one behind me. But if it is, I don't know where to put the key. Is this a lever? No. I never used that key that I was given in here. Is this nefarious or old coin on the stone sentinel? Reardian.
Hey.
Found out anything new?
Not really. Come back again.
Come back again later, after I stare at this some more. He won't teach me anything about magic. You ask him, he's like, oh, fuck no. You have to destroy the sleeper by using this magic sword, but it has no magic. You're gonna have to re-imbue it with magic. Well, where are you gonna find enough magic in one singular place to do that with? Oh, I know, the Water Mage's ore mount. Do you think they're gonna be upset? Probably. Oh, there's the door. The fuck did I miss that? Left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. Reload. Really stupid of me to reload though, because it's dark. Because light spell for some reason does not carry over in your save file. Left, right, right, left, right, right, left. So this is one glacier quartz, one mana essence, which is nice. Arrows, 111 gold. All right. I don't want to step on that yet. I have a feeling that leads me into that one room that's locked with the cage. Or is that what this is? Holy flying fuck. Okay. Let's go talk to Nefarious before we touch this. Oh, Kronos. Devilishly handsome bastard, Kronos, you. Wow. Let's see, what am I wearing? Strength bonus. I also have arrow protection. Okay. Mixer. Here you go. Hey.
Hey.
About the missing ornaments.
Hey.
Yes, I found them.
Well, that's terrific. Now I have them all. Now all we have to do is put them together. We will have to use our combined powers to fit the piece back into a ring. Here, I can give you some gold coins for your trouble. Follow me.
3 gold. So, like, we must use our combined powers to fit the pieces back. Or you could use glue. Whatever. I didn't realize that there's, like, no livestock in this world. That's one of the things that's, like... If they ever ended up remaking Gothic 2 and they needed to have a more believable world, they need livestock. Glue wasn't invented yet. Well, that's because horses don't exist in the world. Have you seen a horse? I haven't. Of course there's no glue. Like, can you move faster? Maybe they're cannibals. What? There's too many dinosaur-y lizards in this world. Can we stop having lizard dinosaurs? Thanks. Also, dear THQ Nordic, please make sure that angry chimkins are in the remake. Thank you. Where are we going?
There. And now, step aside.
No. No. This looks like something you shouldn't be doing. You guys do realize that you caused lots of problems last time, right? I mean, this looks like a lot of explosive stuff going on.
The ornament has been put back together.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Since you brought us the necessary fragments, you should also set them into the portal. Go to Satyrus and let him give you the reassembled ring.
Oh my god.
Hopefully, the portal will then open.
Can I be a water mage again? I know I totally dicked you over last time. I swear I won't do it again this time. Tee-hee, cross fingers.
Give me the ring. I shall open the portal.
As long as Vatres has not given me the clear sign that you are to be trusted, I shall keep the ring myself.
You piece of shit! The dude is dead. Well, I can't kill him. I've already tried. He has a tendency to very quickly murder us. So we don't do that. It hurts us too much. So this light spell lasts 5 minutes real time. Real time, 5 minutes, okay? There's a little countdown kind of thing. Look, alchemist bench.
What with?
Yeah, brewed a potion. We're gonna lie down. And we're gonna sleep until morning. Now we're rested. And it hasn't been 5 minutes real time since we cast light. Even though it was hours in game. So the light spell's still there. Can you imagine trying to sleep and there's a light spell just hanging above your head? Just being all like, did you want to go to sleep in the dark? Well, fuck you. Mini sun in your face. It's not even a nice yellow warmth. Fucking bright white light. Deal with it. Alright, ready? Let's go. Ow! That's a really nice and acceptable portal location. There's a problem, namely with the orc. I gotta go use the bathroom and grab some coffee. I will BRB, okay? Here, I'll give you a BRB screen. I almost never put this up anymore. BRB. Okay. I'm alive. Hi, Meaty. 69 viewers, noise. I mean, it'd be nice if it was higher, but whatever. It's Friday. Friday's always lower viewers for some reason. I have noticed that trend. Yeah. Gotta take some time. Yeah, I saw what you had said about what you were going through, Meaty. That's really shitty. Alright, we're not going back through there. So, Vatras, huh? Oh boy. Well, okay. I am assuming we have to go back to Vatras now. Now, ideally, I'd be able to just teleport back there. But that requires that orc to be dead. Because that's the cave that's right outside the city.
Welcome back.
4 months already.
Where am I going? Scarlet Magus, thank you for the resub. It was really sweet. I'm super slow up on the uptake today for some reason. That's not necessarily unusual. Where am I going? This way. Only halfway until that baby's born. Yeah. Anyways, we're heading all the way back to the town. As much as I would prefer to have a faster way, until we unlock teleport stones in the story, we're stuck running. I'm sorry, running, lightly jogging at a slow and relaxing pace. That's what we're doing. How much experience do we have? 39,185 out of 45,500. I actually need to spend 10 of those points now to level up my mana before I have it leveled up some other way. Didn't want to do it, but have to. Oh well. I know I'm going this slightly wrong way, but it's fine. This way. Oh, goody. Hi. Die. Die. Oh my god. Hi, Luna. Again. Why aren't I using my broom to get around faster? I can't. Because I have no broom. The brooms I had were for sweeping and I sold those. You were saying A to the resub? Oh. Hey, I'm fine with the A to the resub. I'm all A about the resub. Also, hi, Kasei. Oh, so in case you're wondering, in case you weren't around earlier, Kasei, I do have a second installation of Gothic with DirectX 11 and the Elhiver, or Lehiver, however you pronounce it, graphical update. It looks nice, and yes, that one Bink video fix did work. It worked perfectly fine. The only other downside was the game doesn't play in windowed mode, it's in full screen, and I kind of wanted to keep it at the 4:3 aspect ratio. Not a huge big deal, but I occasionally had problems alt-tabbing out of it to get to OBS or whatever else as I need to. So I opted to just not play with it. My big deciding factor with it was it's harder to find the herbs with Lehivers. That's something someone pointed out in a Reddit post I found once, and I have found that to be the case. It's really pretty. So I did start up the game initially to show people, to remind people what it looks like with this as it is right now. Then I showed everyone what it was like with the Lehiver mod update with the DirectX 11. Everyone went, ooh, ah, ooh. And we all oohed and awed together. And then I came back to this one. But yeah. 1.70 made the plants bigger. Oh, maybe that's... Yeah, I don't know which version it was. I didn't want to like pull it apart, and it's not exactly stuff I end up knowing to that extent, to be able to know that if I pulled apart the different versions. I don't even know how to properly uninstall. I mean, if I wanted to properly uninstall it, I would need to... Actually, I know how to do it. I just don't want to. At this point, I've played so much with the system to get it to work that I've just done a giant shoulder shrug. I just don't care. Like, it is pretty and it's playable, and it's nice that I can get the videos to work. I could have sworn I had tried that fix once before with the Bink video. I must not have, because I mean, it was, all I did was I switched it from 1 to 0, and boom, it suddenly worked. I think the command line was fix Bink or Bink fix, something like that. And the automatic, the auto line in there is 1, but when you use the DirectX 11, you have to switch that to 0, so basically turn it off. And that worked perfectly fine. But Full screen is a slight downside, and the full screen with no chance of like making it smaller, and that's not LaHiver. I found out that's DirectX 11. Something about the DirectX 11 mod forces it into that, and it will not accept an Alt Tab or anything like that. I've even gone into the system settings, and I was all like force windowed mode or startup windowed and all that, and it will not take it. And it's like DirectX 11's trying to. I think it's a DirectX. It must be a DirectX 11 setting somewhere that you'd have to do for that. You have the creator on speedily if you have any problems. At this point, I'm not going to switch over to it. It's pretty. It's nice. I showed it to people and told them what it was in case they wanted to play it, because I think it deserves to be shown. And I know a lot of people can find it elsewhere, but at this point, I'm just going to play it as vanilla as possible. Gothic 3, if I get to that point, Gothic 3, I'm modding up the wazoo. I'm like, just there's no way I want to play Gothic 3 without mods. Of the game or the mod? For what? The mod. Specifically the DirectX 11 mod chem. So the mod for DirectX 11 forces the game to work with DirectX 11, which creates a more... You see how the shadow under him right now is just a little circle blob? DirectX 11 makes actual shadows and makes real-time shadows. It fixes the lighting, makes the lighting a lot better, and just changes the water effects up and gives them more of a watery ripple type effect, more similar to what you see in like Morrowind. It punches the game up a notch. LaHiver changes a lot of the environment and the textures to upgrade everything and gives it more of a next-gen look comparative to what it currently ends up looking like. Like if you could say that this game would been looks like it's at home on the PlayStation 2, LaHiver with DirectX 11 makes it look like it should be on PlayStation 3 for all intents and purposes. Just as a idea. And it does. It looks a lot better.
That's not what my husband thinks.
But it works perfectly fine as is, like this. LaHiver, if you get more than just the graphics mod, also apparently does a bunch of other fixes. Apparently even makes the game harder if you want it to be harder. I wasn't even going to go down that road. I have delivered your message.
I've delivered your message.
Accept my thanks. And now, pick your reward.
I thought I already did this. I guess not. Here. King Sorrel.
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
Since you are not yet a member of our community, I cannot tell you everything, of course. But I shall tell you what I may.
Who are the members of the Ring of Water, then?
I cannot tell you that until you join the ring, but you will certainly have met some of them by that time.
Where are the other water mages?
They are exploring the ruins of an old culture northeast of Corinus. We suspect that those ruins
I already have this information.
Passage to a part of the island which is as yet uncharted.
Okay. Probably from teleportations.
Tell me more about that uncharted
I thought I talked to him about this.
If you're interested in joining the expedition, I could send you to Satyrus with a letter. You can only participate, of course, as long as you're one of us.
Of course. What exact?
We stand between... If one of... Therefore...
Yeah, I've heard this before.
The fall of the barrier has evoked numerous threats. The bandits are probably the most obvious one.
We know about
Not
this.
only has it
He's
become
talked about
someone
this.
in town,
I think this
who supports the bandits.
Yeah, and I don't know who it is.
The bandits receive regular deliveries from a weapons merchant in Corinus. We try to find such people, and if you can find out anything about
this, how much do you know about the weapons dealer?
Ask Martin, the provisions master of the Paladins, about this. He has been tasked with unmasking. You can find Martin in the Harbor District. If you see a heap of crates, provision, and Paladins, Martin...
Oh, I know where Martin is. I didn't unlock that?
About those missing people.
Yes?
Let me tell you what I know. The farmers have lost some people as well. I have found out that the bandits are responsible for the disappearances here. Elvridge, Master Thorben's apprentice, told me that the bandits take the kidnapped people out of Corinus by sea. Some pirates are involved in this somehow. I haven't quite figured out their role yet. I rescued Elvridge from the bandits. The bandits dragged off a girl named Lucia. Lucia, the girl that was kidnapped by the bandits, has decided to join them. It certainly looks like she did this out of her own free will.
I think you're on the right track. Just carry on.
Okay.
Is there anything that could help me with my search?
You're very persistent, young man. But I actually can think of
Wait,
something
did I not have the amulet because I never talked to him about it?
I shall give you this ore amulet.
I didn't.
You'll certainly be able to use it. It is an amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisps. There are only very few of them. The will-o'-the-wisp that inhabits this amulet has very special properties. It can help you find things that normally elude the naked eye. You summon it by simply wearing the amulet. If it loses its power, or the will-o'-the-wisp,
just rewear it.
It could be very helpful. Treat it well.
It's because I replayed the entire beginning after day one. Because I felt like I was so tired I wasn't paying attention to the story. And same as with Gothic 1, when I ended up being forced to replay Gothic 1, I picked up more of the story on my own by replaying it. And Gothic 2, I decided to replay the entire beginning that I did day 1 on my own to see if I pick up more information, which I did.
A
will-o'-the-wisps are admirable creatures. They are bound to the magical ore in this time.
Okay.
Will-o'-the-wisps. There
I've
is
heard this.
no way.
Can the will-o'-the-wisp do more than that?
More than look for close combat weapons? Not unless you teach it. I think Riordian knows how to teach these beings. He is one of us, currently traveling with Satyrus. Perhaps he can tell you more.
Oh my god, I don't want to walk all the way back there.
Thank you. I shall take good care of it. I want to increase my magic powers.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm at 64 now.
I want to...
Oh, they don't go any higher. Okay. Maybe they changed it after that. It was supposed to go to +3 for every mana point afterwards. I guess that changed. Probably with Knight of the Raven. I don't know. That's the reason why I bought them, was I did, but that's fine. I need more mana anyways.
You didn't get that from me.
So let's talk to Martin. What is this will-o'-the-wisp supposed to do? My searching will-o'-the-wisp can do more than just find close combat weapons. Riordan. The water mage can teach you to look for other things as well. What?
Thanks for saving me.
Did the bandits who held you captive receive a shipment of weapons?
Oh yes, so many that they could barely carry them. They took the whole caboodle and disappeared towards Sekop's farm.
Which one's Sekop's farm? Oh, you mean my farm? Oh, Greta's not alive. I wonder what happened to her. a try. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. It's probably gonna take me just to the storehouse next to Mateo's. I'm making meat. It's exciting. Remember when he had a niece? Yeah, I don't either.
Someone's got to do the work. I won't tell her if he had a better shot. Don't tell this to anyone. Really, how interesting. That's what I've always said.
Oh, for a second I thought the anvil was in a bucket.
Show me.
Alright. Speed potion. Too expensive. Oblivion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Buy that. Gonna get another sleep spell in case. Transform into wolf, a warg. Yeah, sure, why not?
Hey.
All right, all right.
Oh, that's right, I beat him up. Anyways, we're gonna go talk to Martin on the docks. Because he'll probably give us more information and give us some experience potentially. We're trying not to beat up people at the moment. Even though I'd prefer to.
It's totally obvious.
Martin should be over here watching over these crates. Get the fuck out of my way, I'm a mage.
Tell me that isn't true.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Hey.
You're looking for the man who is selling weapons to the bandits?
Says who?
Says Vatras.
Oh. What do you know about it?
Not much, but I could find out more.
Ah. Is that so?
Tell me, what do you know about the weapons dealer?
Listen, we know that an influential citizen in the upper quarter must be behind it. And some of the weapons are even supposed to have come from the militia's supplies. We still don't know exactly who's behind it. If you have enough guts to take on a group of at least 5 bandits, maybe you can find out.
What about the bandits?
We know that the bandits are currently blockading the roads that connect the farmers to the city.
What?
Besides that, I know that there must have been a weapons delivery in the last few days.
Where are they?
Maybe some clues to uncover the weapons dealer can be found with the bandits.
Where are they?
About the weapons dealer?
Show me what you have.
I found this rapier with the bandits.
Oh.
The letter F is carved on the pommel. The bandits had this ring. It points to an overseas trader. This list of deliveries of weapons and other things to the bandits here is signed by a certain Fernando.
I think that's enough. Fernando, then. Well, he'll get what's coming to him. And he always acts like butter would melt in his mouth. I'll see to it that he's put away until he rots. Sound work, I must say. Vatras will be glad of this good news.
Well, that was easy. It must have been the 2 bandit areas that I ended up beating the crap out of it.
No idea. You tell me.
I knew that all along.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That also means that this necklace might not do a whole lot at the moment. Hold on. Hi. Where are you gonna go?
Justice will prevail in the end.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
If he doesn't see
You have no business being here.
But it just found your dagger.
Hey, you're not
quite as stupid as you look.
just just found his dagger on a table. I'm gonna have to get Riordan to do stuff with it. He's probably gonna be all like, do you want some learning points and I can train it to look for other things? Can you just train it to find King Sorrel? Thanks. How about potions? If it could be trained to find potions, I'd be happy with that.
It's a bad business.
I haven't found Bosper's bow yet. Now, the pirates, I think, are out to the left on the west and on the northern part of that beach. I think that's where the pirates are. Because I think I saw an area from down below. I haven't even bothered trying to go to them yet, though.
About this weapons dealer. I know the dealer who's been selling weapons to the bandits. His name is Fernando.
Very good.
Fernando.
Has Martin taken the necessary steps to stop him from delivering any more?
Yes. Martin will see to it that he won't be leaving the dungeon anytime soon.
Well done, son.
Does that mean that you're going to let me join the Ring of Water now?
That was not what we agreed upon, and you know it. May Adonis light your path.
Excuse you? Because I need to find the missing people, which means I probably need to find the pirates. Alright. Here's my guess where the pirates are. If we go out here, and if we swim around the corner... Actually, probably do it from the harbor.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
And if we swim out there around the corner, might be able to do it. How are we doing as far as experience? We need 4,250 odd more experience, and we leveled again. Pretty good considering I needed like quite a bit more than that a bit ago. Also, I am whittling down on this quest list quite heavily, actually. Considering the quest list, like I think yesterday or the day before was so long that I had to scroll down it, and now I don't scroll down and it can't even cover the entire page. I'd say that's progress. Chapter 2. Missing people? Question mark. Oop. I don't know if this is gonna work. This might not work, but we're gonna find out. We're holding out hope. I'm not swimming all the way out there. I feel like I'm just gonna die. Something's gonna stop me from going all the way out there. Either something's gonna murder me here. Right here. Underneath the lighthouse. Gaper clam. Spiny clam. Did I just get a tablet? Stone tablet of magic. Mana +4. Stone tablet of life energy. Hit points +5. Damn straight. What is this? Nothing. Anything here? Nothing to target. Oh. Oh god. Hi. Hello. Don't worry about me. I'm coming over this way. Look, meadow knotweed. I'm just gathering some potion ingredients. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Gathering some potion ingredients. I'm just a harmless alchemist. Working my butt off. Skip. Should I kill Skip or should I try and just like talk to him first? Gaper clam. Oh, hello, good sir. Do you mind sharing your fire with me?
There you are at last. I've been waiting here for hours.
What?
Just a moment. You're not a merchant from town, are you? Where is Baltram?
Who are you?
I don't see how that's any of your business. But if you must know, my name is Skip. Does that ring a bell?
Who?
Are you telling me you've never heard of Skip? Holy shit! Where do you live? I'm one of Corinus's most wanted criminals. Me and my boys have been the scourge of the waters around this crummy island for years. Come on, you must have heard of me.
You're a pirate.
Yes, damn it. That's plain to see. And a cross one at that. I'm so bored, I could chew up the planks of my cog.
Baltram, you're waiting for a merchant?
Smart kid, aren't you?
No, you just said
That's what I just said, isn't it? That good-for-nothing junk merchant seems to have forgotten me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Where do you come from?
You want to know where our hideout is? If I tell you that, I might as well invite the militia to arrest me. And in case you would like to pay us a visit, it wouldn't help you in the least. The island of Corinus is large, and no one ever gets to where we are anyway, unless they have a cog or some other ship. And then you'd have to find your way through the cliffs as well. Nobody gets through there unless they know the secret path. There are only 2 people who know the path, and you're not one of them.
A lot of citizens are missing, and everything seems to indicate that you're not quite innocent in the matter.
Damn it. It's not what you think it is. Do I look like a slave trader to you? No, I only transport goods. What they are and where they come from is no concern of mine. We have shipped all kinds of things for those swine. First, it was just regular stuff. Well, sometimes it may have been contraband. But then they started to kidnap the inhabitants of the city. No idea what they're planning to do with them. All we did was ferry them across.
Who are you talking about?
The bandits, of course. Who else? The filthy scum who are making themselves at home all over the island. And not just here, around Corinus.
Just bandits isn't good enough for me. I want a name.
A name? You want to know who's leading the bandits? Damn it! What was that bastard's name again? I just can't recall his name. Even if it wasn't all that complicated. But I can show you where to find the boss of the gang in this part of Corinus. Have you got a decent map?
Here, I've got a map of Corinus.
That's good. Let me draw in the hideout of this fellow. I remember his name now. Dexter. Yes, I think they called him Dexter. Here's your map.
Dexter?
Where did you take those people?
I already told you. I'm not going to tell you where our bay is.
Cut out this magic
Smart
crap.
kid.
The voice change. What is this? Spiny clam. Fish. Fish. He's all like, that's my dinner. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I do not leave. Money. I think this guy would be more protective over his shit. He's all like, wow, some guy just took all my money, damn bastard. Got away with it too. Pirate Skip told me the city trader Beltram has done business with the pirates. Now I need to go back and find Beltram? Fucking hell. I don't even know who Beltram is. I'm assuming he's one of the traders in the actual merchant square. Okay, I could stop using that map. Dexter is... I'm sorry, what? Oh. That's... kind of smeared all over my map. I haven't been down there. I thought that was Zardis's tower. It's not. I see Zardis's tower to the west up there. Fish. 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 I'm just taking everything that's not nailed down. I'm like, I'm sorry, you gave me an inventory with no limitation on how much I can carry. I'm grabbing everything. Fish. Fish. More fish. Let's... Damn it. Let's see what happens if I keep swimming out. We're gonna swim for that island. Can't even see anything under the water. Look, there's a manta ray down there. That's not a manta ray, that's a really big fish. Fishy! Fishy! Oh well. Alright, we're going towards the sunken ship. We're gonna go to this island, then we're going to the sunken ship. We're gonna see if we can get there. If we can, that'd be kind of cool. But I have a feeling you can't really go that far out. Either that or we're gonna hit an invisible wall. I have a feeling they're gonna do something a little bit more than an invisible wall. Suddenly every stamina start vanishing. Alright, where am I? Well, this was unexpected. Here, save here. I didn't actually expect to be able to get to this. I'm wondering if you climb up here, if there's anything over here. They went to trouble to actually put stuff out here. Ow. Bad lizard. Bad lizard. Bad lizard. Hey, better not eat. I'm kind of surprised you can come out here. I didn't expect you would be able to. But now I'm wondering what's hidden out here. Are you kidding? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I said stop it. Stop it. It's a lizard. Stop it. 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 I'm just smacking this lizard. The middle of an island. It's all like, what is that wizard doing out there? Hitting things with his wand again? It's all like, is he ever gonna use magic? Can't. He's out. Stone tablet. Worth it. Oh. I'm a little worried about going further in at the moment. Okay, hold on. First things first. Let's go out here and murder whatever this lizard. By poking it with our wand. There's one out here. Here it is. This is another stone tablet. Hello. Stop it. Stop it. Come here. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Another stone tablet and another meadow knotweed. I wasn't going to come out here at all. Stone tablet of one-handed combat. I don't need this. +4. Stone tablet of archery. I don't need this. My bone accuracy is up to 18%. My best skill is bow. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking kidding me? My best skill is the goddamn bow. Okay. First things first. I'm gonna eat a lot of elderberry things. Here are these blue elders. They're great. We're eating them mostly for mana, but we're gonna take the life with it. It's 5 and 5. We're just constantly here. Have some wine. It's great. Animation for wine is too fucking slow. Just sell the fucking wine. Alright. Now I'm eating dark mushrooms. That's not +1 to mana, that's a +5 to mana. Pretty cool. Alright. That's the only item that does that? Alright. Most people can't see in here, so we're doing this. I can't see in here, so we're doing that. Get fire arrow on. Let's go and beat down some things. I tried, all right. Here. Let's try it again. Am I supposed to walk across very carefully on this part? Maybe I'm supposed to jump. Maybe I need the acrobatic skill. Maybe there's a way to disarm it. Maybe there's a switch. I don't see a switch. Maybe on the other side? Jumping on it like Lara Croft does the same thing as Lara Croft. Kills you. Neighbors are making noises. Silver chalice. Should I be worried about how the hell I got in here? Should I be worried about how I'm gonna manage to get out of here? Let's see if I can just walk. Apparently I can just walk. Don't worry, we'll do this one way or another.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Right. All right. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, 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 left, left, right, 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 left. It's treasure. Right, left, left, right, 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 left. Silver chalice, statue of Enos, gold. I have a lot of money again. Water pipes. How do I turn off the spikes? Gold candlestick. Lizard. And then this one I can't even touch.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
All right. Dark mushroom, dark mushroom. I need to eat these anyways. It's nice that these have a permanent mana bonus. It seems like the trigger point, there's a trigger point for it. It's also timed. Am I going to be able to get out of here? Am I screwed? Did I fuck up? Why are they instant killing me now? I have problems here now. Is there a way in here to turn it off? Like, you would think there would be a way to undo the spikes. That might work, actually. I don't know. Hold on. How many hit points do I have right now? Let me see. Maybe it's actually killing me because I'm just a little too low. I have 212 out of 214. Hold on. Woodland Berry. Here. That does seem like an option to do. I have an idea. I'm gonna try it, but it's gonna take precision, and the game doesn't like this kind of precision. Too fast. I'm trying to run most of the way and then jump the rest, but I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off. Because you can't you can't jump while running. You kind of can, but at the same time, the character doesn't like doing it all the time. I'm kind of annoyed that I got stuck in this section. I didn't know. Because I managed to get in there by bouncing on the spikes and not taking damage. Well, I took damage, but not enough. I don't know what the physics are that's causing the damage. That's the thing. Like, I feel like it might be the roof. I don't know. Bad. God damn it. Does anyone have any advice on this? Any opinions? Anything? He takes the rest of the damage when he hits the floor. It's treating it like he's falling off a cliff at that point. That's the problem. Potion of speed would have done this, and I don't have a potion of speed. The only other thing that could potentially do it is if I use a debug cheat, but at the same time I feel like I shouldn't be doing that. I feel like I just have to keep on doing it until it just doesn't kill me. Alright. I'm Googling. Gothic 2 Island Trap. That popped up. Of course, someone's asking for assistance, and everyone in one of the forums, and everyone's all like, "Why'd you go in there? You're stupid." So like, why did you bother? And like, why didn't you disarm the trap? I'm like, oh my god. Try a speed potion or a teleport rune. I can't do either of those. Pull the flaming torch before you go in there. I can't. I already... fucking hell. I already tried, like... I couldn't target the flaming torch. I didn't even try using anything with it. So... the trap's supposed to stop you from getting in here. You're supposed to have to disarm it first. I didn't disarm the trap because the trap glitched out and actually threw me in here. I thought I was just finding a way to survive around it. That's not the case. My best bet is to just keep running at it. The only other thing I can do is just try and get back here on my own this week, like tonight or tomorrow, and just move on to a different game for now, because this is horrible. Where's the last save I did before this? An hour ago. That's an hour of playtime lost. I don't have a scavenger spell scroll. The only ones I got were meant to be emergencies for, This is the closest one. So, it's supposed to be this according to what online says. I didn't know because I didn't target it. There was no target on it. I mean, it's smart for it not to be targeted because you wouldn't necessarily think of it unless you're told, but jeez. I think what makes it a bad implementation is the fact that when the trap was operating, I tried going in here a few times, and once it threw me in and I survived, and I figured, well, I'm just gonna have to heal through it. It's not the case. I was supposed to have died, but it glitched and kept me alive. That's the problem with the trap. There's nothing wrong with the trap inherently or how you're supposed to disarm it. That's all fine. It's the fact that that there's glitches within the game that allow the trap to glitch out, which make it possible for you to soft lock yourself inside there. Warg at least allowed me to get out. Whatever. I wasted a transformation spell scroll, but it's better than wasting the Dragon Snapper or the Shadow Beast, which are my two stronger ones. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need those as a backup, oh my god, just in case scrolls. It could have been worse. Gonna end your game with 50 scrolls in your inventory anyways. I mean, I didn't really use the scrolls at all in the last one. Transformation scrolls I'm trying to avoid using because I know they're broken in this one. Which is why I haven't been using them, but I'm keeping them as oh shit, I can't get past something factor. Technically that was an oh shit, the game just broke, I can't get past it. So whatever. Let me see if I can get inside this ship. Yes, but there's like nothing here. Except for a giant fish that's just sitting here stuck. Is there anything in any of those chests? I don't think I could search underwater. Can you, like, recover some air, please? Thanks. Oh my god. It actually recovers as slowly as it does for going down. That's fucking weird. Okay, whatever. Oh, now I'm stuck on the environment. That's great. Let's go up. All right, let's swim out this way and see if he dies. We were planning on trying to see what happened. The light spell with the water. Really? We were curious to see what happens if you keep swimming out here. Wait, did I just hit an invisible wall? No, not yet. Actually surprised it's letting me keep going. Yeah, I did. There's an invisible wall. It's right there. I'm actually surprised there's an invisible wall. Here, let's reload it. Instead of swimming all the way back, it's stupid to swim back. I am gonna actually, let's see, looking at the map. There's the other island that's north of me. That one. Which might have stuff on it. I mean, there might be more on this island too. Because I didn't go around the other side. But, might as well see. We're gonna go over here and see if there's anything here. I mean, considering that island that we just left had something decent on it. Granted, I need a chest, a key just to do something. Is there a cave right there, or is that a rock? Is this like the hidden pirate cove? Like the rock slides aside? That'd be really stupid. At the same time, we're in a fantasy world. That's not that stupid. I'm sorry, what? Did I just find hidden pirate cove? Hey, Scap! Never mind. Thought it was hidden pirate cove for a second. I was gonna be all excited. Then it wasn't. Is there any way to get up there? Or is this just a giant rock in the middle of nowhere? Can't strafe while in the water. I'm a fire wizard. Why am I swimming? God fine damn it. Game's all like, are you gonna go back to the mainland and possibly do more of this quest? Apparently I need to find missing people first. Because the Ring of Water doesn't want me to be part of it because they say it's not part of the deal, but I have a feeling that's gonna change once I buy the missing people. Which I could probably do now from the sound of it. Okay. Is that a flag up there? Look, it's fish under the water. You can see it let it go. Like, damn it, it went away. Yeah, whatever. Skip ended up telling us in town which merchant's dealing with him anyways. We already know which merchant's dealing with him. I think it's time for me to get to the mainland, and then we're gonna save, and then we can play with the Boomer Brigade and Arkham Horror. Because I was gonna do that yesterday, and I didn't do it at all. And somehow I'm surviving mentally today, even though I'm desperately gonna need a nap after I stream today. But I think I can actually go the full day. Oh my god, it's another spiny clam. Hey. Oh my god. Okay. Chapter 2. Find, I think it's Bertram.